So yeah, man, you certainly have that effect where you just have that power up there,
God, man, thank you so much.
Did you always kind of have that whenever you started doing stand up?
No.
Or what, like, how has that kind of changed?
I think that I maybe had presence, obviously, before jokes.
Right.
I think it's one or the other. Some people have jokes first, but they have no presence, and then some people have presence and then no jokes. So I think I had presence, but the jokes just weren't there in the beginning. The dumb ideas you come up with as a young comic. And then I think I started to get some jokes, and then for a year I just sat down, and people thought it was like an arrogant thing, but I was just trying to not sell the joke.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because when I see me, it seemed like a machine gun kind of,
Yeah.
And I used to always be like that, and I can still be like that sometimes. When I get going, I'm going on a thing. It's almost like on a little roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's like this is going to be the ride, and
Yeah.
it works best if you just kind of let me take us on it.
Exactly.
And
we're in your world.
Yeah.
You're in my world. Exactly.
Yeah.
And but those couple of years, or that year where I just sat and told the joke, was I really found out where the funny was in the jokes. I found out how to use silence and build tension and break it. And it was also kind of humbling, but it was one of those things it just taught me a lot about the art, what I thought maybe needed energy early on, because that's what I think we compensate with early is energy.
Yeah.
Right? You can see a lot of guys, East Coast and West Coast, both do it. It's I'm going to be big.
Yes.
Because I don't know where the punchline is. But if I'm big, they see something happening, and they'll kind of chuckle.
Yeah.
And then as I got really small, I learned where the funny was in bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
That's interesting, and I'm sure it probably just gets even more and more interesting the longer you do it now.
man, it's just so much the more I think of this shit, it's just bullfighting.
Yeah.
For me, it's I just want to get as close as I can to the bull.
Oh, right on.
Right?
Yeah, you seem like you got more of that risque in you.
Yeah, just that's what excites me about it. It's
like you really want to be a stripper.
Yes.
But you're just not telling anybody. Kind of in a strange
But I don't
way.
want to. This is what I want to do. I don't want to strip my clothes off.
Yeah.
I want to strip the audience's.
Yeah.
Does that make
I
sense?
like that, yeah.
So it's I want to attack an idea that you think you're 100% concrete on.
Yeah.
And then I want to strip your belief in that idea. You're 100%, you believe in it. The MAGA hat is awful. And I'll be like, oh, what about a Viking hat?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, I guess the Viking
That's a good
hat
point.
doesn't stand for that good shit. Right? It's I just want to shake the ground a little bit. And I think
Yeah, or a
that's,
Jets helmet.
I don't know. Where are we going with that?
No, just I want to talk about bad fucking headwear.
Oh, I was talking about represents
Oh,
raping
yeah,
people.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Jets had that.
No. Maybe Namath.
Yeah, maybe, huh?
Favre sent pictures when he was on the Jets.
That's true, huh?
Vikings too, and he was a Viking. Where do you think he learned how to do that?
Point, huh? Minnesota.
Not in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So, but it's just one of those things where it's and I'm sure you have this as a comic as well. It's just the second you tell me something is one way, I can't accept that. To me, the world is things aren't black or white. Things are both.
Right.
Right? Something is and isn't.
Well, see,
Not
that's interesting.
is or isn't.
I like
or and are different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of the bit that I heard you talking about that I was just man, this is fucking baffling. That he's taking
recent?
this on. This was probably a year ago, year and a half ago.
The women food bit?
Nuh-uh. Yeah, and I don't want to go through all your bits, man, and make it weird.
People often reference that one. The joke is just about how gender inequality isn't all bad because the women from the most oppressed countries got the best food.
Right. Oh, I say, look, places with a lot of racism got good food.
Oppression. You need oppression for content.
Dude, you need oppression to get water to boil.
Facts. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. If you look at Ireland, there's 3 million people from Ireland.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck is all this great literature, poetry, music? Why does it come from this one little place? And it's just because there was one tiny little peephole for art.
Wow.
Right? It was you can't express your feelings any other way
Except
besides singing.
Yeah.
That's it. So Bono was like, all right, I got this. If Bono grew up in America, he wouldn't be special. He'd be some douchebag with glasses.
Yeah.
But Ireland, it's fine, I'll sing about it.
Yeah. I got to get it out of me.
That's the only way I can. It's the birth shit.
Yeah. Right. It's that canal.
It's
like
he
you
didn't
gotta
get
go through the small
You
hole.
got to go through the small hole.
There's a lot of C-section artists out there now.
They're artists with you?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, there's a lot of C-section artists out here nowadays.
Oh,
It's like,
I thought you meant like the way they cut the belly for the baby to come out as an art.
oh no, you mean like Zorro's in there? Oh, definitely.
I came out a circle.
Oh yeah, yeah. What'd you come out of? Oh, I came out of an octagon.
But you're right, C-section artists.
Mm-hmm.
Is a lot of art being produced by people who...
Oh, this fits here. Let's piece this together. Oh, let's cut this person right out of here, and let's fit them in. That's interesting, man.
It's not
and a lot of
organic.
people have to go through the canal.
Yeah, it's not organic. It's like adversity introduces you to yourself. You know, it's like oftentimes like the worst thing that happens in your career is the best thing that happens in your career.
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel.
Well, I've noticed the worst thing that's happened in your life for me turn around to be the things that have given me ammunition to make any real art for myself.
Because you have perspective.
You know? Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think some of them just have to go through a time where they feel a certain way inside of you, and then you have to get them out, you know?
Buddy of mine had a friend of his had died of cancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and...
I thought you were going to say AIDS, honestly.
No, not AIDS. But I'm sure he's had friends who died of AIDS.
Yeah.
But
in
this
New York?
one specifically. No, he was from Detroit, and my buddy's from Atlanta, or Jacksonville. And but he was like, the cancer was a gift. And I was like, why? And he goes, because it's God going, hey, wrap things up. Like, if you and I just die, we don't have wrap things up. It's like God giving you 3 to 5 years to go live this shit.
Right.
Because you might not have lived it if you lived until 90.
Right.
You're like, I'll figure that out.
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
And he's aware of it. He goes, this is my perspective. You get to choose your perspective on every little thing. Like, you've chosen the perspective of all that fuck shit I went through.
Yeah.
Has made me this guy who's able to turn ideas into comedy and have a career on it.
Yeah.
So you found joy in the fucked up things you went through. That's just perspective. Some people do that exact same thing and then they kill themselves.
Right. It's interesting, man, that that's such a fascinating way to look at. That's such a great perspective on having cancer. Like, you know, on having something terminal. It's like that you actually get
Gift.
Yeah, to look at it as a gift. Because in the end, that's really the. Otherwise, it's the other way, where it's like you're just, fuck, I'm
No one
dying.
knows when they're going to die, so they don't live.
Yeah.
Right? They're not like, I got to get this done.
Yeah.
And the second you got a timer, it's like, oh, shit, maybe I should go to Greece.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should do that snorkeling.
That's what they did for the
Maybe
last...
I should eat this jar of olives I've had. You
Maybe
know?
I should butt fuck one of Andrew's friends.
Whoa, dude.
I'm just joking.
I mean...
Do you not curse? Is this not cursing podcast?
No, we can curse. We don't say butt fucking here, though. We're not that crazy, man. You know? I mean, we'll say, like, beehole.
Beehole. Okay.
So, dude, I'll say this. So, this is just when I remember hearing when I first, I was like, how is this guy not? How do I not know about this guy? Right? That's when I remember hearing about you when I saw you. And they're like, oh, well, this is what I heard. The industry doesn't really pick him up because he has like and this is just some, I have no clue this was.
Sure.
He's or he has too many jokes that are too masculine or too, he's not like, it was like not supportive of feminine or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I heard. Did you ever feel that, or was that a real thing, or is that just something some fucktards told me? You know,
I think that was maybe the sentiment.
we do say fucktard.
Yeah, you hit that fucktard.
Yeah,
right there.
dude. Well, I needed
that was
it.
Powerful.
Well, I had to fucking. Been saying what you've been saying. I had to
Beehole
freaking
boogie.
Yeah.
It's on.
We'll say that, dude. Yeah, we'll do some beehole boogieing, bro. And we're trying to stay off. I'm about 80 days off pornography right now.
80.
Yeah.
So me just saying butt fuck has got you feeling away.
I mean, it's definitely got my eyes wet. You know, a little more damp than they were earlier this morning.
My eyes wet.
It does, man.
Okay, so
And it makes my neck feel warm.
oh, you're really going through it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to stay out of it. That's why I'm trying to just stay in the conversation and just, know where I am and just keep my feet on the ground.
Yeah, dude, that sex is going to be amazing.
Well, we'll see. But also, not being on pornography is great. Something must be dead in here. There's definitely more gnats than there were before. But yeah, did you ever feel that? Like, did you feel like the industry wouldn't give you a shot? Because I'm like, this dude is a straight killer.
Yeah,
so you're making your own shot.
I had to, but like, yeah. I've never done stand up on TV. I've auditioned for everything, and
yeah, same here.
You got it. Yeah, no, meaning like you understand it.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, we can get into like a couple different reasons why that is. There is incompetence on the people that are like choosing folks. You know what I mean? And so like if they don't see something in you, you have to also look at that as a compliment because they didn't see something in Burr They didn't see something in a lot of these people that are doing.
Yeah.
Like Bird got his special, you know what I mean? But like the fact that Sebastian hasn't had a sitcom, he gets a deal every year.
Right.
He has millions of fans, but you can't make a show around that.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, it's not that hard, right? The work is done.
Yeah.
You don't have to introduce this guy.
Yeah.
He's introduced. Give him a kitchen and living room.
Yeah.
It's over. It's like he has the act. Kitchen, living room. Where's Ray Romano's house? Put him in, right?
Yeah, put him in there. Where's Who's the Boss, huh? Who's the new boss? How's that not a fucking show, huh?
That's the show.
Yeah.
So what happened with me is I realized that I filmed my own special, and I was like, I'll just do it myself, and I'll go sell it. And I did 5 different comedy clubs in one night. And I did the car rides, taxi rides in between, and like I was like, this is New York.
Yes.
Because I figured you're not going to pick it up because you have something against me, so I'll increase the artistic quality around it. And like, if you care about the art of stand-up, you'll want to show this experience, you know. And I pitched it to everybody, and everybody said no. Literally everybody. Like the networks that I was going to say no to said no. Like that is humbling. You know what I mean?
Like the 7-Eleven app. We're like, nah, we don't need, you know.
CISO.
Right. Oh God. CISO, see you with your fucking art. That place got a bunch of people's art and then went out of business and held on to it.
Facts.
Yeah. So they can sell it elsewhere.
A
fucking shithole.
So basically, I go. It was the lowest point in my career where I'm like, am I not good at this? Like, what's going on? What's happening? Like,
yeah.
And I said, fuck it. I'm going to put it out myself. But if I'm going to put it out myself, I got to understand comedy a little bit better. I got to understand like what's going on and how people watch it. And I started asking. You can learn so much about comedy from asking your non-comic friends about it. And I kept asking my non-comic friends, I'd be like, hey, you watching any stand-up? Who you watching? Like, who are these names? And they'd be like, yeah, I watched, Mulaney or all these different guys. And they'd be like, yeah, it was so funny. And then they'd always say, yeah, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Everyone said I didn't finish it. And I go, okay, it's too long. The hour's too long.
Agreed.
We don't have enough time for the hour.
Right.
Right? So I go, okay, I'm going to do it shorter. I'm going to do 15. I put 4 clubs instead of 5. I cut it into 15. I put it out on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And that weekend, I sell out a couple shows in San Diego. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, I'm not a sellout guy. Like, maybe I have a market that I didn't know about or something in San Diego. And then I did like Columbus, Ohio, and I sold like 1,600 tickets.
Damn.
And
yeah, I was just there, man. It's awesome there.
It's an amazing
great
club.
crowd.
It's
Beautiful
an amazing club, fucking great crowd. And I figured, and I was like, no, this is a good club. They get people out. Like maybe it's some people, but like people are coming up to me and they're saying they watch the YouTube thing. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I go, oh shit, maybe it's on YouTube. It's like, maybe that's where people are consuming this shit. And I go, I'm going to put a new clip out every single week for a year.
Yeah.
And I start putting these new clips out on YouTube and like Instagram and Twitter. And a couple of them will start to go viral. And then my YouTube guy, about like halfway in, hits me up and he goes, hey man, something kind of cool is happening. I'm like, what's up? And he's like when people watch a video, they end up watching for like 2 hours.
Wow.
And I was like, what?
That's like a kidnapping. That's like almost like Stockholm syndrome.
It is, dude. It is. And I was like,
that's the Schultz effect.
I guess, but what I realized was that if you ask somebody, hey, can you sit here for an hour and watch something? They will say no.
Yes.
That's an absurd thing to ask somebody.
I agree.
But we've all been in that place where we get locked in a wormhole, be it on Instagram, our phone, whatever, and these digestible content. Me watching clips of you.
Yeah.
I've watched
everybody watching clips of Owen Benjamin in the middle of the night. Yeah.
But there was, I remember watching a clip with you and Chrissy D going at each other on Opie and Anthony or something like that. It was so funny, and I'm watching other clips. I'm just lost in this little wormhole, right? And this is what content is now. So I made it digestible.
Yeah.
It wasn't the whole slice of the pizza. It was like the little bagel bites.
That's what I think about. Because I'm going to tape one soon here.
Yes.
And that's exactly the thing that I've come to the conclusion. Like even with like DeLee and Swartzen, they just did some.
Yes.
And there's only a half hour, even on Netflix. So it's like, yeah, people want it in a smaller bite. So, and it's almost better that way in a sense because
half hour's too long.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not too long. It's not too long for your fans.
Right.
But if you're trying to acquire new.
Right.
Right. Because that's what I was in. I was in acquisition. I was like, I want people to find me. So how do you find me? It's Costco. Costco
share this. Hey, have you seen this thing about this guy?
And your friend will say, hey, check out this clip. Your friend won't say, check this whole movie.
Right.
Check this whatever. So it just creates this place where you share. And
it's like Amistad. The boat scenes, I'm in. The rest of it, whatever.
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Fucking
email me the fucking boat cuts, bro.
Give me the boat cuts,
I want to see the party.
Facts.
Yeah.
And it's there, and it's like, I basically put this thing together, and I was like, okay, it's got to be short form. Specials are done. And because the goal of the special was always to get an audience. That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
I never cared about I thought I cared about a special.
Right.
But I really just cared about having fans and be able to perform live. I thought I wanted a sitcom. Like, I don't want a sitcom.
Right.
Like, I want to perform live in front of my fans. I want to do stand-up.
Right.
And everything around stand-up.
Right.
So I go, okay, how can I figure this whole thing out? And then I noticed this shit that started to happen is like these things that I would put out there in the world would start growing and affecting things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I did that special that I called 441 where I did all the clubs, and then Comedy Central like rips it off and calls it Thank You, Good Night, and does the exact same thing. Right? And then like I was like, And then I looked at Netflix and they do a series of 15-minute specials, and I'm like, And I'm not saying that they stole it.
Right.
But what they noticed, because the way the industry works is the industry works like wind, right? It's like they're sailboats. Wherever the wind is going, that's where the boat goes.
Well, that's why I say money isn't loyal. That's one of the things that I realized. It was like, I kept thinking like, oh, see, my perspective was this industry hates me. And I think that some of that was my own bad perspective from growing up and just
not that
thinking,
they hate you. They just saw MTV and they were like, that's it. They're like,
Right.
we can't do it. That, I promise you, that's what it was.
No, that's not it at all. No, dude, I've been working for so long that has nothing to do with it. So, but
you don't think initially that was the...
Oh, maybe a long time ago. But I'm talking about now. I'm talking about like in the past like 5 years.
Oh, this is different.
Yeah.
This is... Okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm
okay.
talking about like, yeah, it seems like the industry won't give me, like my perspective was always like the industry won't give me a chance. The industry won't give me a chance, right? So, yeah, my thing was like, they don't, but then I started to realize they don't even know what's good. Like the people that are making these choices, I never even see at the club.
Tastemakers with no taste.
Yeah. And so it's kind of baffling to me. But don't you feel like...
They're done.
But did you feel like you... Like, did you feel that? Did you feel like these people aren't giving me a chance?
Yeah, because they didn't. I mean, like, when I got JFL New Faces, I had a network deal already with MTV.
Okay, so you had some energy going right there.
But not in stand-up. The stand-up industry has always been closed. The other industry, which is separate...
For acting and stuff like that?
That kind of stuff, yeah. And I thought I wanted it, but I didn't want it.
Right.
But, like, so I had a sitcom. You know, I was a lead in a sitcom on IFC. It was called Benders. You know what I mean? We did a season. You can watch on Netflix now. I had a Hulu dramedy that I was on. It was produced by CISO, and then Hulu bought it. But, like, there was things I did in the industry. I did films and stuff like that because they really didn't care about what was going on in the stand-up world. Stand-up is so isolated, really. But the stand-up people in the stand-up world, they all talk to each other, and they say, oh, this guy's got a scent on him. So I go, okay, I got to get around this. And my way of getting around it was essentially like, there's a story that I'll use like about Nescafe breaking into Japan. You know Nescafe, that little coffee?
Oh, yeah, I like it.
So, like, the way they got into Japan, they asked this consultant guy, like, how do we get in? And then the consultant guy goes, basically, you can't get in for 15 years. And they're like, why the fuck not? And they're like, they don't even know what coffee is. Like, it's not tea. You're trying to be tea. You're not tea. It's like they don't have any emotion to attach it to. It means nothing to them.
And it looked like dirty tea, really.
It looks like shit tea, right?
Yeah.
So he goes, this is what you're going to do. You're going to spend millions of dollars to make a cartoon in Japan. And then you're going to make some candies that have to do with that cartoon. And those candies are going to taste like?
Coffee.
And then in 15 years, when these kids grow up,
they're going to want that coffee.
Go to Japan now. They fucking love coffee.
They do?
It is insane.
I can't even imagine a Japanese person on coffee.
Son, I know, they're so zen. For the first time.
Do we need that? Who allowed that? Great.
But yeah, so they're like into it. And
fucking great, dude. Kind of spoils them.
Dude, in a way.
You don't want Japanese people and with coffee.
No, it's one or the other. It's like you're fucking up my tourist experience in your country.
Yeah, I want to know somebody that I can honestly take a nap while they're awake and everything is going to be cool.
And
I'm going to get my rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're like the perfect
That's who
girlfriend.
Japanese people are. Yeah.
Like, you're not asking me what's going on.
Like a stalker, always wanted an Asian stalker.
A ninja.
Quiet.
That's what ninjas are.
Effective.
They're stalkers.
Yeah.
They're on your roof.
Yeah.
But they're quiet.
Yeah.
You don't even know they're there. These lazy-ass American stalkers.
Fucking, snacking in the woods.
Come on.
Leaving fucking trails.
With a light.
Yeah.
Get a fucking mask.
It's crazy, man.
So I'm learning about that shit, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So you got effect underneath.
Right. So you just found a new way in.
Basically, I realized I had to like change the industry.
Right.
Right. So it's like if I plant the seed and it grows up into it, then I can do what I want. Right.
Right.
So like me doing the short special and then seeing that in Comedy Central, seeing that in Netflix, and like even like Ray Romano's new special. I'm not saying he stole it from me at all.
Right.
But like his new special is going to the Comedy Cellar and then unannounced and walking around to the Village Underground unannounced. Like that's 441. That's what I did in 441. Now,
yeah.
I'm not saying they took that in any way from me. What I'm
right.
saying is like I made that okay to be in a special.
Yeah.
Right. It's like when you see that has like millions of views, then the network goes, well, we don't need it to be in a big theater. Yeah, it's cool that it's in a small little thing.
Right.
Right. It's like,
yeah, it's funny. They almost justify like taking artistic ideas from people as business.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we just say, oh, this is a good business move to now do it like this.
Yeah.
Even though if another artist did that, you would be like, oh, that's kind of fucked up.
And we call him a scumbag too. But like everything I do, like the way like that I put the clips on the internet and these kind of stuff, like I do that for us.
Right.
Like literally any idea that I've put out there in the world that you think is good as a comedian, please take that. I am not in competition with any of you. There no longer are 8 comedy specials we're fighting for a year.
Yeah.
My world is on YouTube.
Right.
If your world, a lot of it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
You've had immense success on YouTube. And it's like more comics will start to realize that is...
If they can own their own world. But
all I'm trying to do is help you own your own world. And if you have anything I'm doing, if the blueprint is there, you fucking take it and then improve it and then tell me.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, start doing this on your videos. It helps it.
Yeah, wear a hat. Yeah.
Boom. That's the trick.
Yeah. Get that hat.
It's all about the hat.
Yeah.
Viking hat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's interesting not to hold like any like.
You don't need the industry, bro.
Right.
It's over. Like,
but here's interesting. What? Right. What? Oh, I see that
this
as well.
This is the industry.
It's
you
like,
have a network right here.
Right. That's
Theo
so funny.
is
Somebody said that the other day. They're like, yeah. Somebody said that to me at the Comedy Store. They're like, it's funny. Like, this was an older comedian. He goes, I'd have given anything when I was young. I was looking to be on a network, and now you guys have your own networks. Like you don't even realize you have your own place.
What was a network?
You can do whatever you want.
Network was just eyeballs.
Yeah,
that's all it was. Eyeballs.
There's this for some reason. There's this other idea.
Validation matrix.
Yeah, that's
we
what that
validate ourselves. We validated ourselves by an antiquated model.
Right.
There's the
and I'm kind of a traditionalist in a lot of ways, so some of that stuff resonates with me a lot. A lot of times like,
porn?
oh, I need this in order to, it's just like, it's like anything. It's like, oh, it gives you a certain level of status. It was just kind of what was indoctrinated,
status, man.
What was burned into your brain.
Yeah, I know, but that's that Southern shit, like that like class shit.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Where you like see somebody with with fucking white gloves walking down the street, and you're like, oh, that's one of the rich people, and they're from this part of town, and that kind of shit. And it's like we had it in New York too. Oh, there's the Upper East Side, girls, and they go to the Catholic schools, and they got all this money, and it's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what did you always want to do? Perform for sold out crowds?
Yeah, I mean, I like making my friends laugh at the table, dude. That's what I liked when I was young.
In terms of
as a performer,
comic.
I just wanted.
I shouldn't answer that question for you. What did you always want?
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to do the best work that I wanted to put myself in a position to do the best work that I could. So for me, a lot of times it's just like taking care of myself off stage, so that I know that so then I can do what I'm able to do.
Are you taking care of off stage?
Yeah, now I'm doing a better job of it. Yeah, so now I do a better job of taking care of it off stage, and it's better on stage.
And you feel good about what you're doing on stage?
Yeah. And now I feel bad. I mean, look, in my life, in our, Hollywood, I mean, with the election, all that, it was like everybody from the place that I'm from is like dumb. They're an idiot. They're all racist. They're all this. And that was so that kind of shit made me so angry.
Good.
That made me want to be like.
Lean into it. Yeah.
Well, now I have to also. Because some people will be like, oh, you sell out by working with Hollywood. And it's like, well, you also have to recognize these people don't know any better, Even though these people act like they're the smartest people, they all went to these fancy schools and they got in there for fucking, a lot of like nepotism and that kind of stuff, and they all act like they have struggled so much, but they've really had a lot of help along the way that they don't know any better.
They're trying to survive.
Right.
Everybody's trying to survive.
And so you have to, so I can't be like, it doesn't help me anymore anyway, also to be like, fuck you this way. It helps me more to be like, hey, look at this. You want to say that somebody can't come from where I'm from and try their best and try not to be racist and try not to be this way, but be understanding of what's going on, try to be anyway, at least be, consciously making an effort, then you're fucking wrong, because I wouldn't be alive if that,
That's right. I can tell by how diverse your staff is. Like,
yeah. We got a young white guy, and he is
a young white guy and a middle-aged white guy.
Well, he's a premature baby. So who knows what color he would have been if he would have went all 9 months.
Good point.
Dude, pigment.
Bisexual, so you don't
there you go. He could be a twink too. So we got a twink, and who knows? Pigment is the last 6 days.
But when I, when I looked at you, I'll be honest with you. When I saw, because what happens is when somebody starts to bubble. And because we have the internet now, it's a free market. It's not like who execs want to bubble.
Right.
It's who the world wants to bubble, who the ecosystem asks for. And I knew you were starting to bubble because a girl sent me a clip of yours or asked me about you. And then people would mention me with you. They would say shit like, they'd be like, bro, you and Theo Vaughn are my new favorite comics or something like that. And I'd be like, okay, so this kid's bubbling. Let me check on his stuff. And there was some bit that you did, I forget it, maybe it was a white privilege bit or something like that was online, and I was like, oh, he's got to lean into this. Because everybody that's from where you're from is looking for somebody to represent them, because nobody is, especially in this world. There are people representing them in their world,
right?
But who's representing them in this world? Like, America right now is waiting for the likable... how do I call it? Like, hick? Like, not hick, but like, what's the term for like southern dude? Like the fucking...
Well, I mean, I consider myself rural is what I consider myself.
Whatever. But
I consider myself redneck. I'm not that shit, like, we didn't have any of that stuff, like, I'm just from a rural place, and I'm white.
And it's basically waiting for it, because the majority of America is that.
Right.
We get this because we tour. These people that stay in their offices in New York and LA don't understand it.
But how do they act like they understand it so much?
You don't need them, Theo.
Right.
Like, that's
doesn't matter.
Once you realize that you don't need them,
right? I think I realize that. It just makes me sad that they don't.
It won't, because it's falling apart, dude. Like, Theo, we're talking about in 3 years, everything's done.
Yeah.
Like, when I mean everything, I mean all these networks that are saying no to you won't be in the building they're in 3 years.
Right.
So even if you gave them content, it's gone in 3. Like, everything you're building should be here. Is there anything you can't do yourself?
No.
What show do you need
Nick's pretty
explosions
stressed
on?
out, but he also has his own personal issues, I think, going
Yeah,
on.
so you got to get through that, okay?
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
You got to get through your fucking
he's fresh
personal
blood,
issues.
young, so we can always tap into him for a pint.
Gang.
Yeah, that's a little fucking twink, boy.
Twink, boy.
But he's in a fucking new movie coming out, and he fucking does our booking, bro. And
Dude, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so he's really... So yeah, we got a good crew, and we're about to start a production arm and go do a co-pro with a Comedy Store on a new project.
See, you're doing this?
Yeah.
You don't need anything else. The only tricky thing right now is how we get advertising dollars from TV to the place where people are actually watching, which is us.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair that they get big advertising dollars and we get not big.
That's just because those ad execs that are cutting those deals are 50.
Right.
Once they become 30, which will be very soon because 50 retires. Mm-hmm. Once they become 30 and 35.
50 also overdoses.
Hopefully.
So, well, not hopefully. We hope that everybody finds, a new experience and a more comfortable way of life. But
sometimes that's happening.
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah. Point is, then it's coming all down.
Yeah.
It really is. It's as simple as that. Because right now...
No, this is good to hear, man, because some of this is stuff where I question myself.
What do you want? What do you want?
Huh?
What do you want?
I don't know, dude. I didn't have breakfast. I wanted... But overall... I don't know.
What do you want content-wise?
What do I want to do? I want to start a kids channel, and do some kids stuff,
Really?
Yep. So I think we'll do that this year. What else?
What do you need to do for that?
Content-wise, nothing. We're going to shoot a special in about 6 weeks at the Comedy Store.
Where
We
you
haven't
gonna go
announced those
for it?
dates yet.
Where are you going to go with it?
No, I'm going to put some of the clips on the YouTube.
Have to.
Yep, and some of
Instagram,
it, and
Twitter.
then it will be available for sale as a larger chunk to an outlet if they want it.
Why sell it?
But if I can use some of the clips on YouTube and the ones that I want to use, then I think that's good. If it's a place that would bring in new viewers to me,
yes,
it's not
that's
just
smart.
me about bringing my viewers or people that are part of our group here to them.
Yeah.
And outside of that, we want to do like I want to have a halfway house one day that is funded by stand-up comedy. So then it's like people, it's actually going to be the 51% house. It's halfway and just a touch more. And it's for people that need help, you know. And it's going to be funded by the jokes, you know. So it's going to be, you know, it's going to be good, man. Because a lot of people are fucking sick out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are fucked up.
And you felt that way.
Yeah, it's like I'll be okay. You know, I'll have enough to eat and a place to live, and it's going to be.
But you want to help them.
Yeah, it's like imagine if, you know, there were direct places like even in your community one day. You know, you never know how big it could get. Maybe you have 30 houses around the country where people are getting help.
Yeah.
And you're just fucking driving around making stories about how coked up you were in a fucking someone's house. That's funding it all. You know, it's like this perfect circle.
Yeah.
So that would be super cool. You know?
I
Those are some of my dreams.
Why you can't do it? I mean, that's beautiful.
I don't know where some of my fear comes from. Then sometimes
I think that you're caught in this Hollywood vacuum, which
you're right.
Which makes people think that you can't create anything without some guy saying, "Okay, create it." But you're also part of the system that's breaking that down.
Right.
Like I was saying, I was just saying to the guys on the Fighter Kid, it's like
Brennan and Byron.
And Byron, you can't compete with what we're doing. Like, you know, like Netflix they spend $100 million on a movie, right? That distracts you for 2 hours.
Right.
YouTube spends $0 million on this podcast that distracts you for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can't win that battle, Netflix. YouTube won. They're just waiting to drown Netflix. They're waiting for Netflix to just keep on piling up debt, and then it's over. What I'm saying is you're already in the ground floor of the future.
Right.
So everything you do content-wise can be done right here. That's already over. And then when you start monetizing it and you start making some money, you can do it. You're just in a good position, and the reason why people fuck with you is because you don't want to take. Your natural inclination is to give. And that's a leadership quality that not a lot of people have. Like, I think that's why I needed to go through that experience in my career where, like, nobody wanted anything from me, is because I needed to be stripped to nothing before I could lead. I needed to feel zero and get comfortable in zero so that if I went back, it's like, oh, no, I've been there.
Yeah.
That doesn't, it's like why, like, it's like you ever talk to like rappers or athletes that went broke? They're like, I don't care. Like, I was broke my whole life. Like, I'm comfy.
Do you think black people are better at being broke than white people?
I think broke people are better at being broke.
Yeah.
It's just simple. Like, if you know anybody that's broke, they still got pussy.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know you don't use these words.
We can use pussies, okay? Don't use it a ton.
Okay. They still got pussy.
Don't show me any. I mean, unless it's a drawing.
I got you.
Okay.
They still got friends.
Yeah.
They still got jokes.
Oh, dude, being poor was fun, dude. We used to burn everything in the fucking ditch, bro.
Bro, it's
rich
great.
People can't do that. That's a fire if you do that when you're rich.
That's true.
If you do that when you're poor, nobody fucking even comes.
It's true.
Dude, we used to call the cops all the time, and they would never come. Dude, they come a month later.
Yeah. Dude, being poor in a lot of ways is better because you got hope. There's somewhere to go.
Somewhere to go.
Right? It's like, yo, one day we're going to be rich and we're just going to have our own ditch
in
our backyard and we can just burn all the shit we want.
We're going to have a shelving unit.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember wanting a fucking shelving unit in my fucking room like
Did you
a
get
motherfucker.
It? Did you get that?
No, we didn't get it, but now I have
one.
Day. Yeah. But I remember, dude, somebody would drive by and throw dead animal, some veterinarian who was saving money, cutting corners, throw dead animals into the ditch. So we'd be out there throwing fucking calf vertebrae at each other and shit.
Fun.
And playing football with like a Cossacks of some kind of damn animal.
If you're rich, PETA comes for you.
Yeah. You're rich, that's a fucking crime, bro.
Sucks.
That's forensic files, dude. That's American greed, maybe.
Dude, it really is.
Yeah.
What does every serial killer do? He kills fucking animals.
Yeah.
Right? That you're describing the behavior of serial killers.
Yeah.
But when you're poor, it's just fun.
And here we were, go deep, dude. I got a sternum. You know?
Go deep.
It was just a different. But yeah, you're right, man. There was definitely some value to. There was definitely a ton of value.
What are you going to take away from me? That's the thing. It was like I need to go to zero because then I would have no fear. Right?
Yeah.
If I was at 6, I could go down to 0. So I'd be a pussy. You had me stuttering my P's because I feel like you're afraid of the bad words. But I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay right now.
So if I was at 6, I'd be a pussy because it's like, fuck, I could go down to 0. But I went down to 0 and I got comfy at it. And now I'm at a place where I'm prepared to do whatever because you can't take anything from me.
Yeah. I like that, man. I guess for me, I still feel some fear like that they will find a way, that this hypothetical they will find
What
some
are they
way
going
to
to take away?
from
You're
me.
worried about having future shit taken away. Right? You're like, oh, what if I lose out on this opportunity to do this? And what if I don't get this Netflix special? Or what if I don't get this Comedy Central thing, this, that, the other?
No, I'm kind of okay. Like, I got a pilot with Comedy Central right now, and it's actually based on the podcast, so it's like it really fits in exactly like what my our vibe is and our goals and stuff. So that feels great, But if it doesn't happen, I still feel okay.
See, it's all icing, dude.
And that is totally different. Like it's almost like, it used to be I'd be so fucking nervous and the months would just go away, because I didn't have anything else. But now it's like in 2 years I'd love to make a movie and put my friends in it and work together and like have neat ideas. I want to make like a Fist Way. You ever seen that movie?
Fist Way, yeah.
Yeah, I want to make like a movie like that.
I can see it.
Or
you should get involved with those guys. Do you know David?
Mm-mm.
Do you know David Gordon Green? Have you heard of it? He directs a lot of shit that Danny McBride.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should absolutely.
I met Danny McBride one time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think maybe after like this year, maybe we'll try to start doing something like that. I'd love to maybe get one of these, do a co-production kind of thing first, just to even get in that world.
Sure.
Because also it's interesting having to think like a business person and then also still have time to do the comedy. It's
you run thin, but it's like, I think you find out. I think you find out what truly makes you happy when you have nothing and when you have everything.
Yeah.
Right? It's like every rich person's like, money won't make you happy. Every poor person's like, once I get rich, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, once you're rich, you at least have the perspective, or not rich, but once you get enough money where it doesn't make a difference if you have more.
Yeah.
You have the perspective to go, oh, chasing this money ain't going to give me happiness. But you know what really made me happy? Man, when I was working on them jokes, man, I should just work on them jokes.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, there's this one moment in one of my jokes, and that's like the thing that gives me the most happiness. It's kind of like I go the whole set just for this one, like 2 or 3 second part, and it's like, oh, that's the part.
Can you tell me, or is it weird to say?
No, it's just like this little kind of act out at the end of like, my mom won a perm one time when I was growing up on the radio, and it's just like this one moment when I tell part of that story that makes me. It's like I just feel like a different person for a second.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like I disappear. It's like I don't know. It just feels like like I live in a different world for a couple seconds, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the cake, and if they laugh, that's icing, dude. Like, like I got to a place where like I'm just creating the things I want to create. Like I want you to come on the Inside Joke Show, right? Like and we'll do it again, maybe with the Fight
and I'll be in New York in a couple of weeks,
dude, I'd love it.
And then in a couple months.
But like, it was just like I fell in love with creating. Like I had a conversation with my buddy Cypher Sounds, and he.
Oh yeah, I love him,
bro. He influenced hip hop so much without. I knew enough that I wanted to like show other people. Mm-hmm. But like discovering Rihanna, Rick Ross, like Sean Paul, like all these different things. That like even the
I didn't know that at all.
That air horn sound.
Oh, I hate that.
That's him.
Wow,
dude. He gave you that pain.
Fuck.
He bothered you with that. Like, but the point was like, I did the podcast, right? Boom.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's actually a dance hall thing, but he like loved dance hall music so much he brought it into hip hop. But like, I did the podcast and I just had so much fun doing it. I felt so proud of doing it. Nobody had even listened.
Yeah.
And I sat there for a moment and I was like, oh, this is the goal.
Yeah.
It's not waiting to see how many listens I got and all the comments and all. Like, it was like, no, I'm already happy. If you guys fuck with it too, that's dope.
That's cool. This past weekend is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare. It's an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. You'll discover many ways to fuel your curiosity, creativity, and career. You can take classes in whatever you want. You want to make something, you want to do painting, you want to do, archery, but not you can maybe see some stuff on it, but all types of stuff. Social media marketing, mobile photography, creative writing, even illustration. Whether you're looking to discover a new passion, start a side hustle, or gain new professional skills, Skillshare is there to keep you learning, thriving, and reaching those New Year goals. Join the millions of students already learning on Skillshare today with a special offer just for our listeners. Get 2 months of Skillshare for free. That's right. Skillshare, a place that offers countless classes. You don't need to go back to college for this big degree. You can learn it now. Skillshare is offering This Past Weekend listeners 2 months of unlimited access to over 25,000 courses for free. To sign up, go to Skillshare.com/Theo Von. Again, go to Skillshare.com/Theo Von to start your 2 months now. That's Skillshare.com/Theo Von. Thank you for supporting This Past Weekend. This Past Weekend is brought to you by Ridge Wallet. Now, a lot of time you see somebody and they don't know what the fuck is going on with them. And then suddenly they do. And that person probably is someone who bought a Ridge wallet. A wallet is something you put in the back of your pocket. Where is it? Who knows? Somebody might have stole it. Or maybe there's a leak, in the ceiling and it dripped into your pocket and back pocket and ruined everything. There goes all your shit. Well, Ridge wallet is that front pocket carry. You're not carrying around all these extra photos and, different recipes or whatever you got folded up in there, something special, for that exotic meatloaf. Now you can just do what you need. That front pocket carry. Keep all your items handy. Go to ridgewallet.com and use code Theo at checkout for 10% off. That's code Theo for 10% off at ridgewallet.com. And let's get to the episode. What do you have now, as far as support goes? But do you have an agent and stuff like that? You have to
fire my manager.
Fire your manager. Yeah, I don't have a manager now either.
You don't need a babysitter. What we need are producers.
Right.
We need. I don't know if that's your role, but I have a guy who does all my video.
Nick, very questionable role, but also has done a great job in helping me, build what's going on. Yeah,
especially for a premature.
Very. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Do my best every day.
We don't have post-mature babies.
He could have gone post if he wanted to. Dude, I think he came out early because he was curious.
Going post.
That's fucking
We got to look into that. 10 months?
Ooh.
11?
Dude comes out with dreads.
Full hair?
Yeah. Black dudes come out late. I could imagine that. Damn, he was supposed to be here on Wednesday, He shows up with 2 other black dudes. And you're like, what is going on?
Yo, y'all didn't know they were down here with me? Hey, we were just kicking it, bro. Dude, so it's like guys like you and I that want to create content.
Yeah.
And already have the ideas what we want to create and already have the executions. We just need executors.
I guess I just need to start working with more executors.
I don't need you to fucking set up a meeting with a company I don't want to sell something to.
Yeah.
I want to put all my shit on my network. So I need somebody who's a producer that I can go, hey, I want to do this show here. It's a charity show. We're going to give all the money to 51% of the halfway house, whatever it is. Can you set it up so I don't got to be on all these emails?
So, but do you get any flack from people in the industry, like trying to instill that you're doing something wrong or anything like that, or you don't?
I'm I don't even. All I know is that I just keep my foot on their neck and I just make sure that they're copying what I'm doing.
Right.
Everything, or at least I'm influencing. I'm underneath them, right? I'm the Nescafe. So even with the inside joke show that I wanted you to be about, it's that's.
And we can humbly mention it again. Inside Jokes is also your podcast.
No. It's not the podcast.
Oh, it's not. This one was with Neil and...
they did the episode. Yeah, Neil.
Okay, Neil and Whitney just did one.
It's basically I get 4 comics all bring a joke that's fucked up, offensive, divides a crowd, right? And we just workshop it. Now, I just love talking to comics about jokes. It's a joy for me. I just think it's we get comics to talk about topical shit all the time, but and we kind of care, but our jokes we care about,
right?
Because for those 2 seconds you're in a different world, right? You love the bit, you know?
It's fun.
So it's but that's me just having fun with it. But the Nescafe shit, the underneath thing is I see the culture where you can get canceled for a joke. Mm-hmm. So it's I need to change that. I need people to realize that this is a puzzle for us, a joke, right? And that it's a bullfight. It's we're in there. And we're aware that it's dangerous. We're aware that it's tricky. We're not trying to hurt your feelings. We actually want, more than anything, to make you laugh.
That's
so much. And if I get underneath them and they become fans of the creation of the bit, then they'll be in the audience and they'll see you do a bit and maybe it's a little bit offensive. Be oh, I see where he's going with it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe when this changes. But the only way I can change the ecosystem is if I get underneath.
Yeah.
So that's what all the projects are about. Even with the new, and this is not a plug, I swear to God. But
plug, it's okay.
No, it's not. But with the new special that I'm dropping is for me, it's like I like doing this type of comedy. I like doing a comedy where it's, you know, edgy and risky. I'm touching on topics you're not supposed to. And it's like I know that no network would allow these bits to be on the network because they'd be worried about the backlash.
Well, yeah, the industry is they've almost cornered themselves into a place where they can't even function.
Correct. Absolutely. So I know in order for me to do it, I got to put it out.
Yeah.
And then that will shift the wind. So once I put it out, the wind will go in that direction. And then all of a sudden the networks have their sails up. We'll be like, okay, I guess we're sailing edgy.
Right.
You know, that's my thinking with it.
Right, because that's what I mean by money is loyal. Then the money will come over that direction because the money's just going to go whatever direction. For so long I had this different concept like, oh, the money just hates me, like it doesn't want to come my way. But the truth is the money just goes whatever way the current is going. Yes.
There's no egos in business, bro.
You think there is though, and then there really, really isn't.
And the tricky thing about stand-up is, and why it's so fucked up, is it doesn't make any money. There's no money for the networks in stand-up. So they know that, right? So since they don't make any money out of stand-up, it's not a free market.
Why? Because there's no advertisers attached like in the specials and stuff?
Nobody watches it. Nobody watches the specials. It's something that you can only do once. You know what I mean? It's guacamole. It's like the second you give someone a joke, it starts to go stale.
It's like Chinese food.
It's Chinese
it's like milk
food.
From the gas station. Do you ever get milk from a gas station?
No, but I got boiled eggs.
24. Oh yeah,
it's quick.
24 hours.
That's it. Done.
Dude,
awful.
It is bad the next day.
Horrible.
It's so bad.
So it's like, boom, there's a situation where like, oh, well, we don't really care. Like, I'm just going to, if I'm Comedy Central, they've said this to my face. They're like, we just give people specials that we think we can do a TV show with, or they can be a correspondent. Like, it's just an introduction to our audience.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, do you think maybe that's why people aren't watching?
Yeah.
Right? It's like,
yeah, well, they just became this real political, like, everybody became this.
Because they got fat.
Is that what you think
cow.
it was?
Yeah, because the market was, man, there was only 10 channels we watched on TV. NBC, Fox, MTV, maybe VH1 was probably too old for us when we were kids. Like,
I watched it.
Maybe.
Rock of Love.
Oh, that's
so good.
That's later. I'm talking about when we were kids.
Oh yeah, we didn't have it.
Right?
I don't think.
So it's like
Elton John might have been on it.
Exactly. It was like old rock
Tevin
shit.
Campbell. It was like closeted gay people.
It was closeted.
Singing.
That's what VH1 really was.
It really was, dude.
Very
early.
progressive. Yeah.
It really was.
Classics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real classic man.
We got some questions that came in from some listeners.
Yeah.
So let's get into some of those.
What's up, boys? Love you both. Gang, gang.
Hey.
Question for you, Schultzy. What are the main differences between the LA comedy scene and the New York comedy scene from your experience? Love you both. Get it.
Gang.
LA's killing it.
You think?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. You guys are killing it. You guys are propping up the scene instead of the scene propping you up. New York, the scene is propped up by the seller. And it's because you guys have congealed under this empowering like kind of freedom that you've all gotten through your podcast and this kind of digital content. Rogan's really spearheaded it, but
this has almost become the alt scene.
Yeah, in a weird way, it's like you're the alt because you guys are more traditional in your stand-up.
Yeah.
But you are untraditional in the way that you're getting your fans and that kind of stuff. So it's like, but the fact that you've brought back to life the Comedy Store, that place was dead. I mean, I went there a few years back and it was fucking depressing.
Oh, it's been, yeah.
And now it's got life, man. So it's like, when I look at the LA scene, I see the Rat Pack, right? When I see you, Dalia, Brendan and Brian, when I see you guys all fucking with each other, I see you guys going on Rogan and it's all the same shows and everybody's kind of supporting
it's this fun
everyone.
universe. It's almost like Marvel or something.
Son, it is. It's Justice League or some shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Avengers. So
Bobby Lee,
all the guys,
Coco
right?
Diaz.
I don't know them as well, but of course I know of them.
Yeah.
But when I see everybody, you guys have created a almost celebrity status, and I really call it the Rat Pack within the comedy community here. And you have ushered in the next generation of comics in LA. If you go, who's a New York comic? All the people that maybe not you, but the average person listening thinks of are 50,
right,
or older. Oh, they'll be like, oh, Colin Quinn, Patrice, R.I.P., you know what I mean? Bobby Kelly.
Yeah. Dead people.
Bald
people.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
So it's like, I gotta congeal the New York scene and I just need to get a bunch of things set before I could kind of do it, but I need to bring that back because right now it's just the Comedy Cellar is the greatest comedy club in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't say that as a knock to the store. I'm just saying that's
a great
that's
club.
all I know. That's all I know. So and it's so powerful that the comics can kind of, I don't want to say leech on it, but it can prop us up. The comics in LA took the store from the doldrums of comedy to the place to be. Just by talking about it on your podcast, etc. It's like, I need to do that with New York comedy again. I need to redefine what New York comedy is, or like bring back the definition of it. And because
it was like organic. It really, everything out here is happening organic. I mean, I just remember I got a text from Rogan or a DM from him one night and was like, "Hey, do you want to be on the podcast?" And I felt like I had just gotten on the Tonight Show. You know,
well,
me, that's what it was. Because I tried out for the Tonight Show 7 times, you know, and never could get on.
You know what's a shame? You would have killed.
Yeah,
you would have killed because the people that watch the Tonight Show are those people you were speaking about.
Right.
The people that watch
dying to have somebody come on in there and entertain them.
And that's how stupid these people are that book these shows. Is they're still the people that are watching the Tonight Show are the exact people that the Tonight Show often makes fun of.
Yeah.
How fucking dumb can you be?
And they're so loving, most of them, that they continue to try and be supportive.
They put up with it. They put up with it.
Yeah. They put up with it. They're like, oh.
They don't know better. Well, that's the other thing that like people on the coast don't realize is that like you can call it rural, but like rural America has the attitude of they don't know better.
Right.
We think that like, and I'm guilty of this back in the day before I kind of really started traveling the country. We think that like, oh, they're too stupid to even know that we're make fun of them. And rural America's like, oh.
It's sad. They just don't know any better.
They don't know any better.
They don't know that.
Literally is it.
They haven't been home in a few years. That's what they think, you know. It's sad. Nobody's cooked for them in a while, you know. Nobody cares about them.
And it's like we're both.
They're all in lawsuits.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree.
You saying that makes all those people feel like defended, and you're saying it in a way where like coastal people laugh too,
right?
Because you're all in lawsuits. That's a funny line.
Yeah.
To make fun of somebody who thinks that they're living the life, and it's like you haven't seen a tree in a week.
Yeah.
You haven't walked on grass.
Yeah.
I didn't know about grass.
Yeah.
I didn't know about grass.
Yeah, grass
until
is cool.
I was like 10.
Crabgrass is tricky, but they got good grass out there.
I'm still just with grass.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
No, if you're doing grass, you're doing good.
Okay.
Crabgrass is like, is this
I just don't even know what that is.
Rope. Yeah, it's like grass and rope kind of mixed together.
Ah, sounds horrible.
It's bad. But, I mean, it's useful like if you're trying to make something. But yeah, it's interesting. That's kind of like
they're waiting for you.
I even say on stage right now, it's like these people don't know any better. They're 3rd, 4th, 5th generation fancy people, and they don't even. Their grandfathers used to at least know somebody or be from where you were from or have spent time there. They don't even know anybody from there now.
How about this?
So they just think it's okay just to judge them.
What is your culture? Like, what is New York food? It's not even from New York. It's pizza.
Right.
It's from the places that you're making fun of.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
it's probably from a recipe from Detroit or a recipe from Cleveland.
Italy.
Yeah.
It's not from America, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, what I'm trying to say is like, the people that are from the homeland, they have things that have existed there for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Right? You live in a city, you are living in a very inorganic environment. Like, weird. It is weird. I even find myself in this. I'm born and raised in Manhattan, New York. That is weird.
Really?
Weird.
Where were your parents? Where are they from? They're from there?
Mom is born and raised in Scotland.
Really?
She had to put trees outside the window of our apartment because she missed seeing green shit.
Damn.
I never understood it.
Just painted the window green at one point.
That would have been smart.
Yeah.
She's Scottish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, Scottish people are wild, bro.
Wild.
What happened to them?
They're still there. They're still there.
What's happening to them?
They're
great.
They're just chilling. I think they're just chilling. They like to fight.
Oh, Scottish people are everything, dude.
Yeah.
They're
the
like,
best.
yeah.
No emotion about anything.
Oh, dude. Fucking Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that.
All of that.
Yeah, all of that.
So much going on, bro.
So much going on.
Yeah.
They're the rural people of the UK.
Are they really?
Yeah, that's
And I love them, man. Yeah, there's a guy who always sends me snaps of him doing cocaine from Scotland all the time.
That's what's up. I guess we got cocaine.
All the time. And then they honestly just stopped, like, abruptly. So I hope that guy honestly is doing okay.
Yeah. There could be a horrible...
Yeah, Jotty, I think was the guy's name, and I hope he's doing all right. Because they suddenly fucking stopped, dude, and he was doing a lot. Like a lot. It took, some of the snaps were long. So, what else? What other questions do we have? Did
Oh
we answer
shit, that was
question?
just one question.
Yeah, that's just one. We got another.
Andrew, what's up? Brent from Fairbanks, Alaska.
I've been to
wondering,
Fairbanks.
what are some of the weirdest places you've toured to? Maybe some interesting stories about little towns or something. Also, was Fairbanks, Alaska one of them? Gang, gang.
Gang, bro.
I've been to Fairbanks.
Have you?
Yeah.
Obvious witness protection guy right there.
Yeah.
Sunglasses in Alaska.
Yeah.
That is fucking WPP all over it.
Witness protection.
Have you been somewhere like that and performed
Yeah.
somewhere rural?
I went to Fairbanks.
Did you?
Yeah. It sucked.
Did it?
It sucked.
What was it? Was it?
This is why it sucked.
Were you hunting chicks? You go hunting chicks when you go? What are you doing?
I brought a girl with me, but
Wow.
like it sucked because everything that I wanted out of Alaska wasn't really there. It was just another city.
Oh.
It just happened to be cold as fuck. Right? Like I wanted the Yukon or whatever that shit is. I wanted to see
The bears, the gold rolling down the hill.
all of it.
Yeah.
I was excited for that.
Salmon jumping in your
Jumping.
fucking shirt while you're walking on the
You're
street.
like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
sick.
Fresh.
Right out the river.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
The salmon's drinking fucking fresh water.
That's what they do.
Yeah. And they didn't have it.
None of it.
Huh.
Dude, no, that's not true. Maybe it is. I guess fish die of thirst when they're out of... That's really what kills them.
Yeah, but the good ones fucking go hard, dude. The Clint Eastwoods of fish, they're out there for a day or two.
They could.
Yeah.
Not even wobbling.
Just having a fucking cigarette.
Adjust their tail.
Yeah.
I'm not going to flop.
Floppers.
So yeah, dude, Fairbanks, it just... it was... But he knows it. He understands what it is. We went on like a hike. It was okay. But it could have been any other like place. And when you go that far... It's like if you go to Dubai, you need to see some Dubai shit.
Right.
You can't just see, sand.
You wanted to do the Iditarod. You wanted to have more of an experience. Yes. So you probably should have done. So maybe you could have done a little more, and maybe it just could have been a different experience.
I tried. We tried to do.
Did you?
I pet reindeer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then 8 reindeer right after. That was pretty gnarly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I've had pony. I've never had reindeer before.
How's Pony?
Let me think again. Let me go back in.
Pony's just horse, right?
If you want to look, I don't look at it like that, but
Female horse? Is that what a pony is?
no, it's just a small horse that's kind of been through a lot, and it tastes the weird texturally, and in your mouth it tastes like kind of like a beef that people kind of forgot about.
Right.
In your brain, it tastes like kind of like a kid's birthday party a little bit.
Ooh.
It has that kind of like mental taste of what should a pony be doing, doing rides at the park or whatever, or something like that. What else do we have? I'm getting over bronchitis.
Theo, what's up? Gang, gang.
Gang,
What's up,
bro?
Andrew? Andrew, I saw that you're from New York. Theo and me were from the South. And the clip you used was from the Comedy Zone in Charlotte talking about our bathrooms. Andrew, talk about some of your observations about the South since you're from New York. Classic North-South rivalry. Mix it up, guys. Gang, gang. Peace.
Yep.
I like that.
Civil
guy.
War II, dude.
Let's go. My buddy had a funny joke about if they ran it back, the North would be fucked.
You think?
Well, just because you guys have guns, like we gave them all up.
Yeah, I've thought about that a lot, man. I think sometimes about the direction that, if America's headed, I think about would state government be better at this point because some, states are so different, and it's like you're just arguing about two perspectives that other people can't see.
That was the idea initially.
Was it?
Yeah, like that exact idea. The initial idea was, hey, dude, I live in Maine. It takes me 6 months to get to Virginia.
Yeah.
Why should my laws affect you or your laws affect me? Why don't we have some basic shit that we all agree on, and then I'll just do my main thing and you do your Virginia thing.
Yeah, which I guess is what they do have. I guess
yeah,
we
but
do kind of have that.
it's a little bit more faded right now. But yeah, you invented America without even knowing it.
Oh wow, dude, that was
a really poignant, organic thought.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, you recognized a problem. Yeah, that was really good to just come up with that, man. That's like Alexander Hamilton shit.
Dude, hell yeah, bro. Alexander Hamilton Bell, bro. The phone book writer. How about this, though?
Yeah.
What if I thought about this. Like, what if somebody made an app that told you where companies put their dollars politically, so that then you knew which companies you wanted to support?
What if I told you that they put them equally on both sides?
Is that true?
Nah, but most of them will play both sides.
Yeah.
Because you just, whoever wins, I got to sell Coca-Cola.
Right.
So I got you. You got me. They're not trying to win the election. They're just trying to win the politician.
Right.
So they could keep doing their, fuck shit.
Right.
But it is what it is. I mean, it's a good, transparency is good. I like that with my own money.
Because then I thought it would be, then there's more transparency. Then it's like, okay, then you could actually affect these, because then companies might say, okay, I don't want to donate to anybody because I don't want to affect my sales, right? Because then you would affect their bottom line.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I'm not, because then it would take the big money out of politics, because otherwise a company's saying, okay, right now I'm willing to lose half of my clientele by supporting a certain political party or political affiliation.
But the tricky thing is, like, both sides, sorry we're not addressing your question, but we'll get there. But, like, the tricky thing is both sides have something that can be morally reprehensible to a group.
Oh.
So like, if we knew where, let's say, Dr. Pepper was giving their money. So Dr. Pepper's like, I gave, $1 million, Dr. Pepper, you gave $1 million to this
Republicans, I'm going to drink, Tab or something.
Exactly, right? But they also gave $1 million to the Dems, right? So the Dems are going to say, how could you give $1 million to these people who want to stop a woman's right to choose?
Right.
And Dr. Pepper's like, I just want to sell cola.
Yeah.
I don't care. They just let me sell cola better. It's not about abortion.
Right.
But they're going to be like, no, you don't believe in abortion, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not an abortion doctor or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then if they give the money, so he's like, all right, fine, I give the money to Democrats. Now you got all the Republicans like, you want to kill babies, Dr. Pepper.
You want to kill them until they're up to 2 years old.
Till they're up to 2.
That's the latest ruling I heard. You can kill them until they're up to 2.
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's
the year after pill. It's like, what the fuck is going on? When does it end? When does it end? The 7-year after pill?
How well behaved on a plane, though.
Oh, dude.
Dude. Like,
You break out a couple of those in a fucking hand?
How old's the kid? Doing a lot of crying on this flight for 16 months.
So maybe that isn't me. Yeah, I think I don't know enough in the larger landscape politically to know. But yeah, it would just seem to me like then that way companies wouldn't, it would just start to affect, like, even like in Hollywood, like, celebrities, they wouldn't all be like, okay, well, let's do this or let's do that, or just telling people how to vote or whatever.
Absolutely. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You see through it because you've been in the other side.
Yeah.
So, like, it's all, everybody's full of shit. They're just, helping their bottom line, or they're trying to, like, get another job acting. Like, most of these actresses and actors that, like, come out politically super hard, they just want the next role. They just want to survive. Yeah. What's the next role? I know if I say this shit, then I'm going to look woke, and then this director is going to hire me because you want to hire someone woke. It's all hustle. None of them give a fuck. Yeah. I promise you, none of them give. It's like the reason the
It's
R.
all
Kelly
advertising.
Shit, it's all advertising. Like the R. Kelly shit is coming out again now because he's broke, so he can't pay people off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like...
Imagine how stressful that must have been, though. Just juggling all the pedophilia stuff, just bussing around the fucking, warming the urine constantly and bussing it around, like...
He didn't like to produce new urine. He liked an aged
Oh, I bet. I'm
urine.
sure he did. He seems like a guy that likes an aged urine.
Nice aged urine.
Oh,
yeah.
That's dark, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is what it is.
It is funny, though.
It is funny.
Dude, yeah, it's... Yeah, I just want to be free also to say what I want to say. Like last night on the stage, Joey Diaz had a joke that had a bunch of racial slurs in it, right?
Yeah.
Ones that we would all not even probably say on this podcast, except you, because you work with a lot of black people. You might be willing to drop.
Oh,
one.
I don't do the N-word.
Huh?
I don't do the N-word.
Oh, I don't do it, dude, unless you do. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just joking, man. I mean, I quit doing it probably about 4 years ago when everybody else did.
Really?
Yeah.
You got off?
I mean, yeah. I was like...
I like how you quit porn after.
This train is going nowhere. This is one of my favorite videos ever by the fucking... The Jewish queen of comedy right here, Miss Joan Rivers.
Mm-hmm. R.I.P.
Danny Ball, let me tell you, everybody just relax. Everybody is either a womp, a nigger, a kike, a chink, a fairy, a myth. Everybody's something, so why don't we all just calm down?
We should be thankful for you.
Be thankful that we're all living in America and stop everybody getting so damn uptight. And this goes for the Indians, both Dot and Feather.
There you go.
Thanks.
She included both of them, Feather at the end. Shout out Feather.
Shout out Feather for real.
Who there's not even that many of.
There really aren't. They're
And
gone.
they don't care. Few care.
I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, it is. I don't know. I really don't know.
But yeah,
Not
I mean,
the casinos.
I do you feel like that things are better off than the media makes them seem to be?
Yeah, dude, that's like.
I feel like I'm asking you all the questions that like I have questions too, and you're like, how the fuck do you still have these questions?
No, I'm not.
And
knocking,
it's okay. It's good.
I'm not
actually.
knocking your question. I'm saying like I assume you're asking me this question because you already feel a way about it. You already feel like
but I get
overreact.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not knocking your question. I'm agreeing with your sentiment that I'm assuming you have.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, the Jussie Smollett situation is a perfect example. It's like when we found out it was fake, right? People went, but things like this happen every day. No, they don't.
That's what I say.
They never happen.
Yeah.
And people were literally tweeting. They were like, there are lynchings every day. Where?
Yeah. Somebody told me that there's still
you grew
slaves in South Carolina, someone told
Bro.
me. Like, are you fucking crazy?
Possibly. But
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, dude.
No.
But it's only because, people, maybe somebody that's hard of hearing and is fucking committed to their job. Yeah. I mean, but nobody's just like signing up anymore.
Just a bunch of guys like, what's emancipation mean? I don't know what that means. They really chose the biggest word to say you're
they
free.
really did.
And they did it on purpose.
Oh, they're
they're not going to know what this means. We're going to get a few years after.
We're going to fucking slip a couple
2 or 3 more years. We're going to get 2
Emancipation, nuh-uh. I'm not
Proclamation. They just kept using bigger and bigger words.
That's so true, huh?
Dude, that's a tricky move.
That is a tricky move.
That was Lincoln's deal. He's like, all right, we'll just use some words that are a little
let's,
bit too big.
It'll make everybody okay. We can kind of play both sides of the net here with this wording.
But I agree with you, dude. Like, the world, and of course, everybody will think, oh, it's 2 white guys saying this, But, like, the world is way
But I don't think so.
better.
I would speak up for a black. I know that in my heart, I want things to be fair, you know?
Yeah.
And I know I've always wanted that. I mean, I've always, like, I believe more in green privilege these days than I do in white privilege.
What's that mean?
You know? Just money. Like, I don't think Jaden Smith has a tough time finding fucking work.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree,
that kid ain't waking
1,000%.
up.
Yeah.
Worrying about fucking work.
Absolutely.
Like Donnell Rollins was on here talking about how like it's just, we're past the time of excuses, like
Yes.
where fortunately we are.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people recognize, that black people certainly did not get any head start at all.
No.
And were set back for sure.
Yeah.
And that, you still have to deal with a lot of those things. But it also the excuse culture of people just
enables you.
Yeah. And there's people and there's just people bringing down a lot, like, people are over, like, the bottom feeders who are just trying to bring down their culture. And I think even in the black community, you're starting to see them be like...
Trying to weed them out.
Yeah, get
Beat
the
it,
fuck
buddy.
out of here. Like, if you're still using these old excuses, like, you're not helping us because...
it doesn't help.
Yeah, people want to move forward.
Yeah, it's like, who are you hiring? Like, all those people that are making those excuses, are you hiring anybody?
Yeah.
Are you putting money in
No.
anybody's pocket? Are you doing anything? All you're doing is playing off of people's fear?
Yeah.
So you're no different than a politician that you might hate.
And
right?
ownership, dude, when you talk about ownership, if you want to talk about still owning, the only people that still owns anyone these days is networks and, and owns like the likeness of people.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy. Like, my buddy told me he was being sued for a picture of his face.
yeah.
Like, someone took a picture of his face and he used it on something and they were like, oh, that's my picture. It's like, that's my face.
Yeah.
like, are you fucking nuts, buddy?
I grew that picture.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, you just hit a button.
Yeah.
This is mine.
I have to wash that picture every night.
Every night.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, anyway.
Every other night, maybe.
But yeah, I think you make a... Oh, man, you said something really... What was it just right before? I want to address it. Whatever. Fuck it. But it was really good.
Excuse culture? No.
Green privilege?
No, the excuse thing is really interesting. It's like... because you know what it's like? It's like, let's say you have lung cancer, right? And you go to the doctor, right? And the doctor goes, okay, you got lung cancer. And you're like, and the doctor says, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you on these antibiotics and you're going to stop smoking and you're going to do all these things.
Dude, that's exactly my whole week, dude. I'm on Z-Pack right now and I'm on my 4th day of no smoking.
Boom, right? Now,
Jesus, dude, you're like a damn soothsayer.
God damn. So what if the patient was like, well, why don't we talk about what gave me lung cancer? And you're the doctor like, no, I'm trying to cure you of lung cancer. I'm trying to make your lungs better. But the patient kept going, no. the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Why were you forcing me to smoke cigarettes? Why? And it's like, okay, we can talk about this all you want, but if you want to not have cancer, this is what you got to do.
Right.
And it's not talking about the cigarettes.
Yeah.
That literally does nothing to stop cancer.
Yeah. Yeah, at a certain point, we just, and I guess it is easier to say from a white perspective, but I don't know. When you come from a poor perspective, it just seems like, I don't know. I always felt like rich people felt like poor white people were like a pariah to them. I don't know what a pariah means, but it was like, I'm not fucking with that dude. That guy's going to fuck my money up.
There's this idea that like all white people are the same. And to non-whites, they see us like that.
Yeah.
But there is a upper class of whites that wants nothing to do with any of us in this room right now. And I've operated in those circles, and it is very clear.
Yeah.
It is like that. That's that 1% shit that exists.
Oh, that's a dark arts, dude.
It is.
That's people doing really, drinking each other's blood, doing stuff on the internet. What was that guy's question again?
Was he crazy
north-south difference?
Oh yeah, difference between north-south.
I mean, look, I'll be honest with you. I love the South, man, and I definitely came from that like bigoted New York thing. Like, I didn't even like country music without listening to it. That stupid shit people say, I like all music except country, whatever. Then I started listening to country, and it is country music is like the male country. Female's too violent, but male.
Oh yeah, Shania Twain, Stomp, Stomp.
Dude, Dixie Chicks are poisoning.
Crime.
They're poisoning.
Yeah.
Their dude. This is.
Who do you think cut off Gary Sinise's legs for that movie?
Carrie Underwood.
Probably.
Is that true?
There's all types of shit out there. God bless Gary.
God bless him. But point is, like, the country music, for me, it's like very Buddhist. It's just like, accept what you have.
Yeah.
I like my dog. I like a beer. I like a nice day.
Yeah.
I like my car. And it's not even that nice. It's just a truck, but I like it. Hey, I love the simple thing. I love my wife. It's literal Buddhism. Every song, never about anything fancy. It's just, I love my porch.
Yeah.
I love sitting on, I love a beautiful, nice beer on my porch. Like, so simple. How could you hate it? I don't understand how you could hate it.
I don't know.
Well, do you listen to country? Maybe you don't even listen.
No, I love country
Who's
music.
your guys?
Let me see.
Alan Jackson.
I like Lee Brice. I like I don't mind Alan Jackson, actually.
That's like old. That's like old school. Yeah.
But I grew up on like Garth Brooks. I grew up being erect and fucking, dancing to that shit. I would even get erect during the ones that weren't even slow songs, and that's when I knew I was different.
It's the power of Garth.
It was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, he got in you.
This is fucking a lot,
Chris Stapleton's the best out right now.
Chris Stapleton, he's the guy. I'm not like super.
Yeah.
I'm like hacky, like country music. I like Rascal Flatts.
Yeah.
Is good to me.
He performed at the Grammys like last year, but he used to like produce like Eric Church and some of the big names you already know. And he started doing his solo shit. He's the real deal.
He's the guy. Yeah. He was on Joe Rogan. He had a really neat interview on there. I'm trying to think who else I like. I like Lady Antebellum. I just like listening to country music. I guess I don't even know a lot of who some of the new artists are, but I listen to country music in my car all the time.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. But that's interesting that it's like Buddhism. What other questions do we have in here, guys?
That's pretty much it. The other ones were like asking him about his new special he's got coming up, or when's he going to release a special. He told us that. And then something about independent content, and which I feel like this was this whole...
Oh, yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, man. It's like weird. Like, I feel like I had, like, I don't know if I had fears or anything. It's just interesting to get validation from a different perspective, from a different city, and someone who's struggled within that industry, and then to have also found their own footing in that industry and being inspiring other people.
But I see you doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the gram, but like when I see you on the gram and I see you selling out shows and I see the podcast blowing up, like for me, I don't know, like for me, that's all the validation I need. You know what I mean? Actually, all the validation I need is just creating, but the anything is extra. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, you're living a dream.
Yeah.
Like literally that's how I feel. But that's just me. Maybe there's other things that you want. Maybe I know you really want to give back, and maybe you'll really feel like once you give back that you're doing exactly.
Yeah, maybe
that.
I'll feel better then. Yeah, there is something that I just don't feel okay sometimes. Or I don't feel like we're doing enough.
Why? That's a survivor's guilt or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like you've been in that dark ass place, and you're like, if I could only help more people.
Yeah, I always feel like we should be doing, more, doing something else, or doing. I don't know why. It's so funny. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, when will I just kind of like be like, okay, what we're doing right now is.
Is it hard for you to accept success?
I don't know.
Like when you make.
What do you think, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, he's got this constant fear it'll go away for some reason, and it's like.
I think I just don't trust this industry so much, and this, I had this fear of it or something.
But you're outside of them now.
Yeah.
Now you're your own people, and that was what it is. And like, if it goes away, which I don't believe it will, because your connection is intimate with these people.
Yeah.
Like they really love you because.
Yeah, we have a lot of good people that come out, and a lot of people that are, just regular people that just want to be.
They just feel connected to you, man.
Yeah.
You create a community. It's like, that's really, that's another level of things. We could talk about that too, but like, I don't know, just seeing that kind of intimacy, even if it goes away, let's say it goes away, you've built it from zero.
Yeah.
You've been here before. There's no fear now because you know how to build it again.
Right.
It's like Elon Musk is like, yeah, I've lost $1 billion before, but that's okay. And it's not because he's a billionaire. It's because he's built it already. Like, you're in the ecosystem, bro.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason I want to do this. I wanted to do this podcast.
Right.
Because you're in it.
Yeah, no, I was
the
definitely
seeds
excited
are
you
in
were
there.
coming.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be dope, man.
I think
You're
it was
in
good.
it. You're in the fucking ecosystem. Maybe you don't even realize that you're in it. Maybe that's it. Maybe something like that. And sometimes it's easier for other people to have outside perspective. But
I guess I start to feel like, well, if I'm given the opportunity to have success, then I have to also have, the opportunity. Like at the same time, I need to be able to, I guess, just do more stuff with it.
you weren't given the opportunity. You took it.
Right.
You don't get handed power. You take power.
Yeah.
Physically, you take it. Now, that could be by building a studio, getting people who believe in you and building a team and coming 3 times a week to record these episodes, sacrificing your friendships, girlfriends, family, but you take it. And then people who are worthy of having power, the last thing they take is power. Right? A king who takes power, all he does after that is give. How do I protect my people? How do I nurture my people? How do I take care of my people? And then he has some bratty son who fucks the whole thing up.
Yeah.
But
That's Gianni.
that might be Gianni, bro.
Oh, he has a shirt on that says power right now.
Yo,
Written in
dude,
white, and it's
this
written in
is
white.
metaphorical, man. This is wild.
And he was a C-section baby, were you?
Oh, that would have been perfect. But
it would be perfect.
but
Fuck,
but
Gianni.
yeah, so you're in that stage. You're like, oh shit, I finally have some power. Power is a loose term, but like I finally have some power. It's like, how can I give back to these people? And I see you do the thing with the single moms.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I have some.
We do some cool stuff, and we want to do more of it. Yeah, I guess.
And you will.
Yeah. Yeah, we will. Yeah, some of it's just this weird impatience that I feel like we have to figure it all out now.
But there's not enough that like you. I think what you're doing is like, this is what smart people do, is like they create goals that they can't achieve because they realize how important a goal is for themselves. Like Whitney does this, and she's so smart. I don't even think she realizes she does it, but like she needs something to do every second of the day.
Yeah, I've seen her Instagram story.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen everything she does. Yeah. I mean, never have met anybody who's like petting horses, fucking putting on makeup, going to the fucking dance, going to this, Cinderella, midnight ball, midnight snack, fucking, I don't even know what's going on anymore. And she'll still love me after that. So, but yeah.
Why is it? It's like she needs something that
you
doesn't
seem like you
end.
have nothing. You have the nice pool. We saw the fucking pool. Don't pretend like it's not yours. She never says I'm in my pool. She's like, oh, I'm in this pool.
In the pool.
Yeah. Your pool has a little island on the edge of it. Dude, from one end of her pool, you can almost see Russia. That's what I heard.
But it's like what she did is just created a goal that can never be accomplished, which is saving the animals.
Right. Oh,
right?
yeah.
So it's like you'll never be able to save all the animals, but at least you have something to do until you're dead.
Yeah, that's a good point. She tried to save that one hot giraffe, and that was a big issue.
That's
Remember
it,
that?
dude. That was almost
He didn't even look that bad off. He
He
fucking
was
looked
taller
like,
than the fire.
dude,
First
he's
of all,
in Malibu.
If anybody should have seen it coming.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Like, what a stupid giraffe. Like, tell the other animals. Beat it, buddy. You can't walk over that gate like you're a giraffe.
You got to let the Lord work sometimes, Whitney, you know?
So helping people is your helping animals.
Yeah.
And you're like, shit, I got to keep on doing more of it. And you will.
Yeah.
But no amount of it will satisfy you.
Right.
Like, you'll always feel like there should be more. And maybe you eventually, maybe you get to a really cool place where you just love the helping, not the amount.
Right.
Right? So it doesn't matter how many views the video gets. It doesn't matter how much money you get for the special. The joy was the act of helping. It becomes like that joke, the 2 seconds or 3 seconds in the joke where you're in a different world. It's like every time you're helping, you're in the different world. And it's like, you know what? I helped one person this month. How fucking awesome and fun was that?
Yeah.
Not, I only helped one person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man. I think I'd love to be able to fine tune me feeling good about just my own life more over time, you know.
Seems like you're doing it. Like, it seems like there's a lot of growth for you in the last maybe decade.
Yeah, I think there definitely has been, I feel like, you know. I mean, I think so. And it's, you know, going to these shows and seeing people that are just coming out and having a good time, and like, you know, my audience is very loving people that come out, like,
because you give that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You give that.
Yeah.
You give, bro. You give. That's rare. You're a comedian.
Yeah.
Usually we take. We're empty. Phil laughs. Phil. You.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
You get filled through giving. This is like some Burning Man shit. You should come to Burning Man with me.
Really?
I learned that.
You go to
shit.
Burning Man?
Yeah. I went the last few years. Yeah.
We should do a show there,
dude. Let's do. No, that's one of the things I want to give. The whole thing there is about giving. Radical gifting.
How much drugs do you have to do to do it?
You know what? I think this year I'm not going to do any.
Wow.
I'm not a big drug guy.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, I might take Adderall just to stay awake.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like you don't really sleep that well. You're in the fucking desert in an RV, the whole thing. But, like, I learned from there, like, the value of giving, like, how fulfilling that shit can be. Like, really help just giving someone something.
Yeah.
How fucking good that can make you feel.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I come from New York, which is a taker city. It's like, how can I fuck you over? How can I swindle you? How can I get you? And the second
Swindler's List, bro. You seen that
movie?
Swindler's
List, bro. Yeah.
It's fucking Manhattan. Dude, Manhattan, New York, bro. Tell me this about New York. Let's be honest. Alphabet City, the only place you can't even get mugged in fucking New York anymore. How sad is that, bro?
I know.
You can't even get fucking stabbed unless you fucking, you know, fall into a silverware dealer down in Alphabet City.
Yeah, it's all about
That's the only place. Bro, everything else is so fucking expensive.
Dude, it's so expensive.
It's so crazy.
So nice. You got to go far to be in trouble.
Yeah.
You got to go really far.
And that's changed, man. I remember when I first went there, you know, 15, 20 years ago, I ended up in a cab in a threesome with fucking some of the guys from O-Town.
No.
You know? Yeah.
Which
dude.
one?
Oh, I don't
the black?
remember. Who knows? He looked black.
That was the black guy from O-Town.
It was dark. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a girl with something. Oh,
dude, I used to cry at the gym listening to O-Town. Oh, yeah. Candy Dreams.
Yeah, that was my shit.
My Liquid Dreams.
Liquid Dreams.
Dude,
Liquid Dreams.
O-Town was a shit, bro. I can't remember what it was. Any other questions?
With Janet Jackson's thighs or something like that.
Janet Jackson style.
Do you have any plans to come to LA, or are you gonna stay in New York?
Yeah, let's fucking tell it. Make the big announcement.
Yeah, I'm staying in New York. No, I'm here just because I'm doing shows and I wanted to connect with everybody out here. I felt like something really bubbling out here, especially in the podcast world and like even in the stand-up world. I just wanted
Did you feel pretty welcomed by everybody?
I haven't really I haven't done shows really. You know, I've just been running around but in the podcast, absolutely, man. Everybody's been cool and I'm excited to do the shows. You know, I got 2, we're taping this on Wednesday, so I got 2 tomorrow.
Nice.
But yeah, man, it was just like, there was something happening here. I just wanted to like feel it. It's exciting. Yeah. And I just wanted to like just feel it. But I'm going to go wherever the career is for me. And right now the career is everything I'm creating is in New York. You know, I live in New York and, you know, the podcast I'm doing, everything in New York. But I'm not locked to a certain place, but I don't have any plans to come. I just really liked what you guys were doing out here, man. I was drawn to it and I just needed to go and just feel it. I think it was probably inspirational. Yeah, I think that was it for me. It was just like, yeah, I need a little, yeah, where do you go when you need to be inspired or you need, it will give me energy. It gave me energy coming out here. Like seeing the studio gives me energy.
Right. Just kind of seeing what happens, see what's going on, see Fighter and the Kid. I remember, I went on Fighter and the Kid, and that's when I first started meeting some of those, different podcast people. And then, I think Nick just emailed me blindly because I had talked on the podcast about needing a producer.
Well, I'd done a little for Allegedly when I was.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Before I got laid
off.
I
had a previous podcast, yeah, and it had tons of celebrity guests on, but it just didn't pick up any viewership.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. And we were on Wendy Williams. We were on Page 6 all the time. Like we had so much press, but I think it just didn't have any. It didn't have any substance at the end.
Yeah,
I could never say what I wanted to say, whether it was good or bad.
You couldn't be you.
Right. And sometimes I still have gotten a little scared over the past months to be me, but now I think I'm getting a little bit back more comfortable to
Why?
it. Some of it just an adjustment period, things like just getting so busy, like just not knowing what to do and just being like, I don't like being sometimes out of my comfort zone, even if it's a good place that I'm in.
Right.
It's still out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
It doesn't resonate with me any differently, whether it's a scary place or a good place, it's still out of my comfort zone. And so for me, it just takes some acclimation a lot of times,
Yeah, there's and also just success can be something that's scary because...
Yeah, especially if you never, you always looked, you always had a chip on your shoulder against that, because they, oh, I can't have that, that's not for me, that's for other people. It's like it gave you that underdog thing,
Yeah, but that's what people root for, man.
But then when that's gone...
What's your motivation?
What's your motivation? But also, you don't want people to think, you don't want to become the thing that you
hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 50 Cent is looking for people to beef with every day because he knows that's the motor, right? Or like Bernard Hopkins, I don't know if you're a boxing fan, but like...
He's from Philadelphia, isn't
he's
he?
Philly, yeah, the executioner, right? So like, he needs to be the villain in the card. And when we were rooting for him, it just didn't work. He didn't know how to sell it. He didn't know how to be the... What is it in wrestling?
The heel?
No, the heel's the bad guy,
face.
right? Baby face? Is that the good guy?
The face, yeah.
The face, right? Yeah. So it's like he just knew how to only be the heel, and yeah, I guess
He's like grew from that Despicable Me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a weird thing, man. But it seems like you're doing. I don't know, man. It seems like you're doing maybe better than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah.
Seems like the people around you keep telling you that, but you're not realizing it. But then not realizing it might be your motivation. So maybe it's good to have a little skepticism.
Yeah, I'll take all the skepticism I can get, I think, man. I'm pretty skeptical of me, bro.
Good.
I think so anyway.
But it drives you.
Yeah, I think it must, man. That's the thing. Sometimes I don't exactly know what drives me, really, in some ways. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't really know. To be fully honest with you, man.
Maybe you do know.
But it's exciting. I definitely feel excited. It's definitely been totally different just having people come out after like 15 years of doing shows and people finally come out. It's just, it's different. And my thing is I've just been like, I want everything to be okay. It's like when somebody comes over to your house.
Yeah.
Like even when the cops are coming over and you hear they're coming, you want to fucking clean up first,
Yeah.
It's like, that's kind of how I feel. Like people are coming over, let's fucking make sure all like the fucking candles are lit and stuff.
It's like you don't want to try new material. It's like, no, I want to kill for these guys. I want to justify them.
Or something.
Yeah. The best average American. Something like that.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
I just love Nate.
Yeah, dude.
You described him in the funniest way. I don't know if we were recording for it.
Yeah, he's smart. Yeah, you said that you and I we need something from the audience.
I need to see the audience doing something.
Yeah.
And Nate could probably perform. We were saying he did the special with the masks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, he could do that. He could do his jokes if people were laughing or not, and he could perform them in the same way.
Yes, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, you and I would have a meltdown.
Yeah.
If they were wearing masks just in our own heads, like, are they laughing? What the fuck are they squinting for? What's wrong with these fucking people?
Yeah, what's that guy thinking about? Yeah, Nate could perform for reforestation. Like, he could perform for, like, like a fall. He doesn't need that.
Right.
He doesn't need that heavy feedback, man.
Yeah. God bless him.
Yeah, dude, I want to come down there. I just love y'all's new set, man.
Funky,
even how it
right?
looks on IG. Yeah, it just looks like
I need you down there.
It makes me want to do some capoeira, dog, and order a
Caipirinha?
Yeah.
Some capoeira and a caipirinha.
Yeah, dude, it makes me want to do that.
Yeah.
And I see you guys are renting. What are y'all renting, a palace or something out there? You get
There's a palace, little palace, bro.
You guys are getting
little palace.
chic-ish.
We're in the hood, though, to be honest.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
But it looks like it's not. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. Yeah, I like going down there, man. Yeah, what's going on, bro?
I mean, just chilling, dude.
Yeah.
Living life, getting some sun. Out here doing shows.
Have you thought differently since being in Miami? Like, has it started to adjust your view of like, do I need to be in New York?
Bro, I was thinking this on the way here. Like, if there's one positive to Corona, it's I made a lot of money. No, if there's one positive to Corona, I think it's people from New York and LA realize that there's other places in America that are really nice to live.
Yeah,
and. I had that attitude when I was growing up, and then I kind of like got out of New York, and I have family that's not from New York, so I like saw there are other like really cool places in America, but like I know that attitude because I grew up with that attitude,
right?
And just going down to Miami and like just really enjoying living in a fucking house, and like having to drive to work and then going, it's nice taking half an hour just collect my thoughts. You know, dude, it's dope.
Well, especially for somebody coming out of the city. I mean, that's got to be a really different energy.
The city's great, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, it's the worst place to live. It's not how human beings should live.
Yeah.
You've been in New York.
Yeah, I've been in New York, man. Oh, I remember I was doing drugs. I was staying at Ari Shafir's old place, dude. Before he freaking did that epithet for Kobe or whatever he did, whatever it's called, before he spoke at his funeral. And I got locked out of there, dude. I had to climb. They have like these communal gardens or something. It's like, you know, sometimes.
No, they don't.
They do. They have like.
There's no communal garden in New York.
Bro.
Stop making shit up.
I'm not joking, bro.
Stop telling me there's a fucking communal garden.
I had to sneak through.
There's a koi fish pond. I'm swimming through the koi fish pond.
I had to sneak through some rabbit patch in the backyard to get into his place. Like, bro, it was insane. It was just crazy. Yeah, New York's just a lot, bro. You're sweating. There's just a lot going on. For even somebody that's not, I felt like
I almost got wrapped up in one of your stories. It almost happened just right there.
Bro,
it almost happened right there. It sounded so romantic and fantastical that I was like, "Oh, tell me about New York." And
there's a communal garden.
A fucking communal garden
at 12th and C. There's a fucking communal garden, or somebody burned a building down. There's growth.
There's the weeds started to grow.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, I had to jump a fence. I had to sneak around the back of his building to get in. Yeah, but I thought New York City's hard, bro. I think as you get older, it's got to be tougher.
Okay, what if it's not older? What if it's like you start achieving some of your dreams, and then you're like, how much do I want to live in the grind to get to the place where I want to be? Because it is the place for the grind.
Oh, the grind, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're a coffee bean dog.
That's
fucking getting
in there.
You in
just
there.
getting rinsed.
Yeah, you get
nonstop, dude.
Yeah,
and it's worth it because you get to put, do all those sets and shit. Like I remember seeing you run around the city. You know what I mean?
Dude, I used to go over out there to LIE to that other place out there. They had dude. That's the crazy thing about New York. The room will be 30 feet by 2.5 feet.
You
right?
remember that little?
They'll have 9 coffee
like a corridor on a yacht ship. Yeah. It's like the Norwegian, what is it called? The Norwegian
cruise line? Yeah.
They made a comedy club in just the corridor.
Remember how crazy that shit is? Ridiculous.
Waitress couldn't even carry a tray.
Unbelievable.
Just like individual drinks.
Yeah, she had
2D. It was 2D comedy. It wasn't even 3-dimensional.
She had to set the drinks on her shoulders and then walk sideways to get to the
Egyptian.
Table. Yeah.
Dude, Nate Bargatze murdered in that room, bro.
Oh, I could see that.
Just murdered it.
I could see that. Yeah, he's so calm.
Yeah.
Nate is that calm, man. I bet him donating blood, it could be an afternoon.
2 pints,
bro. Yeah, but it could be.
He donates double.
It's a while though.
His blood don't even care to go.
It's like, what are we doing here, Nate? You know? Yeah, he's the calm man. He's the middle of a storm. That guy. He's good at just staying calm, man. We had a question that came up. Riley Miles here with us today, and why don't you bring something up, Riley? We got a fellow that from the MTA, I know, that brought in a question here. It's an urban gentleman, kind of.
Suburban gentleman.
No, urban. This guy's urban.
Oh, an urban gentleman.
There we
you
go,
ever
Riley.
moved back
Get it
to
out there.
Cali?
That's it. Huh?
Think you ever moved back to Cali?
Well, let's see what this guy has to say.
Sorry, Brendan. The podcast is over. It's just gonna be some sting, Brendan.
Oh, it's been staying for a couple weeks over there.
You and Chrissy better eat some weird shit. Hey, what's on the menu? What's on the menu next week?
Oh, bro, it's getting freaking ridiculous over there. Dude, I'm not you think I'm flying in for a delicacy, son?
Stop.
Get out of here. Get the volume on, Riley.
No, hold on. So you're not going back, bro? You're not going...
I'm going back, dude. Fuck you, bro. This is a question. Turn the question on, Riley.
I can't even throw my mic.
There's no sound coming.
Well, there is sound. Fix the damn thing.
Theo, I couldn't even throw my mic away because y'all made fun of me for the way I laugh on the podcast.
Who did?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's you, dude. Yeah. That is you. Bro, yeah, that's you. Who said that? Who did that one? I did. That's awesome, bro. Find a better way to fix it, Riley.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
I was crying.
Sorry, man. This question was supposed
How old
to
are
fit
these
in
kids
perfectly.
you got working here, bro? Like 12 years old, both these
I don't
fucking
know.
kids.
It's getting bad.
You got a little Peter Pan factory going on over here.
getting bad.
Dude. What's going on,
Bro,
dude?
that's the one thing you find out outside of LA and New York, dude.
It's young boys.
We got a question that came in right here for you, Schultz.
Okay.
What's up, Theo? What's up, Hezzy? It's your
What's
boy
up?
Morphe from New York City, Harlem, repping that MTA header, as you can
Gang,
see.
baby, let's go.
Actually, fuck them. This is a shitty organization to work for anyway. Anyways, my question, Hezzy, man, I've been watching you ever since, like, fucking Guy Code, man.
Respect.
You've come a long way, brother.
Yeah.
Go,
Anyways,
boy.
my question for you is, who do you think you are, bro? You've been shitting on New York ever since you left, man. Fuck is going on?
The pressure, dog. The pressure.
We never see you around. We got cocaine, we got hookers, taxis, everything you into, man.
Yeah, well, I'll be up there, man. I'll come through. I'll be the white hezzy, bro. I'm going to come through and take that land.
I'm not the way.
I'm going to come through and take that land, baby. I'm going to come through and take that land, baby. Where you been at now? Is it true that you've been shitting? I have no clue. Is this you? Have you been shitting on New York?
No, I love New York, man. I just love not New York, too.
But you're getting different, though, bro.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm tan, bro.
Yeah.
I look better tan, bro.
Oh, you do
Yeah,
look
I
better.
think I look better tan.
Well,
dude.
you come in a lot more, and I'll be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
You come in a lot more, I think, Mexican, bro, or fucking beach Slavic. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like beach Croatian.
Croatian. Beach Slavic.
Dude, I'm saying, bro, they're fucking Slavs, bro. They're about
Yo,
it.
them Slavs are wild,
Dude,
bro.
they are.
Because they're
ladies.
white,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Oh, they're not.
Right?
They're not, dude.
They're
you
not.
crack them open, dude. There's a couple brothers in there.
There's a couple.
You know what I'm saying? There's a couple brothers in the ribcage eating oranges, bro.
It's like them little Russian, them little Russian dogs.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get a brown one eventually.
Yeah. Oh, there's Sheldrick. Yeah. That's a good question, though, man. Like, yeah, well, it makes me think.
I love New York, but I'm a complete hypocrite, bro.
Now, tell me this. Have you been able to get different... sorry, I interrupted you.
Go.
Have you been able to get different guests down in Miami that you wouldn't have been able to get?
Not really. I mean, like, we had your boy. You gotta tell me what happened with Chris Hansen, bro. Because we had Chris Hansen
yeah,
on,
you got
and then
that.
everybody kept hitting me like, yo, tell him to pay back Theo.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, for what? Like, I thought they said tell him to pay back Theo. And I didn't know if, like, you were involved in, like, To Catch a Predator in some way, or like...
no, I never done anything like that.
Okay, so, like, no, not...
I'll be honest, bro. I had one girl...
He should show up here, though.
One girl sent me a message on IG, and I
Yeah.
said, you are too young for me.
Now, could she work for you with the rest of the fucking... children that you have in there, dude?
Look,
dude,
that kid is of age. How
that
old are
kid
you?
doesn't even know what the fucking Pythagorean theorem is. This kid's 9 years old, bro.
The guy fucking wrote it.
He's Asian, not Greek.
Dude, whatever. Riley Mao, how old are you?
I'm 22.
There you go.
He's
bro.
22, bro.
He's 22. He's hairless too.
All right.
And look, I'll tell you this:
He's
never.
hairless. He's hairless, so he looks younger.
Got his first
pass. You know what I mean?
He would be a great stuntman for Chris Hansen.
I asked Hansen who picks the adult children.
What did he say?
He didn't answer. But that's a weird casting job.
Yeah.
Like, you look young enough.
I guess how do you do that? You go out to bars and just kind of see who looks real young. I don't like that kind of stuff when somebody looks too young, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
Especially as I get older, there becomes this like this governor in your head that tells you this is someone who has a book bag.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Like that's where it is for me. If somebody has a book bag,
yes,
for any reason,
yeah,
right? Even night school, whatever it is, for any reason, I know I don't.
You don't like kids, and you don't like people furthering their education around their job. Right. Like, I understand you have like a tough job, and you want to like be a nurse.
Yeah.
But that's not for you.
Yeah, that's not for me.
Yeah.
That's one of the deterrents for me, I feel like, is a book pack, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
That stuff keeps me safe.
Because without the backpack, you'd be like, I need you.
Well, it's dangerous out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you lucky you got fiancé'd out.
I did get fiancé'd out.
So you took, I'm not going to say you took the easy way out, but you took the easy way out, bro.
Yeah. No, actually.
You left the rest of us out here in this Barnum and Bailey ass fucking, I'm 17, I'm 27 thought universe. Like, you know.
It's true.
You left it weird. I'll ask you this.
Yeah.
What happened to me, Chris Hansen, was this.
Yeah.
And there was, we put him up.
I'll ask you this. This is what happened with me, Chris Hansen.
Bro, you're impossible to talk to, dude.
I'm sorry.
You're impossible
Guys,
to talk to,
we both
bro.
do this for a living.
No,
we
let's
promise.
talk.
We promise.
Huh?
We both do this for a living.
I don't do this for a living.
Okay, tell me what happened with Chris Hansen, because I got inundated with messages. People are upset at me for interviewing this guy because I didn't know that he, I guess, ripped you off or something.
There was extra charges at his room.
Where'd you put him up?
We put him up at the Four Seasons.
That's you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So look, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You done made it. AT, you done made it, bro. 4 seasons?
Look, bro, we put him up at least the 3 seasons, bro.
Oh, he got all 4. According to those charges, my man
That's
was
true.
all.
Now, we put him up at the 3 seasons. He ordered the 4th. That's what I'm saying, bro.
How much extra charge?
It was about $1,200 for autumn.
No.
That's what it was, dude.
No. Including room?
There was extra charges. So that's where it became a discrepancy, where it seemed like he was trying to not pay the extra charges.
Okay.
And we kind of agreed on what the charges would be. So he felt like there was maybe gray area. I don't know. I'm not accusing him. It just seemed obtuse at the end, I thought.
Because the story I heard, the way that, you know, the game of telephone changes shit, is that he tried to sneak out the hotel and you had like an employee chase him down. Like on some not so fat, like, remember your show, sir? Like, like how ironic, he leaves the hotel, he gets arrested. and then force him to pay the bill before he left. That's what I heard. I swear to God, I'm not making up any of this. I swear to God. And I got like 10 or 20 messages that were like this.
Here's what happened. I had an assistant at the time.
Yeah.
And she she was checking out what the bill was, what was going on.
Yeah.
And she was literally talking to the woman on the front desk as he was leaving the hotel. And so
it just so happened.
And so she had to apparently speak with the lady and say, well, can you get a hold of him and get some charges out of him? We got to get some charges out of him.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Yeah.
But with that said, I mean, the dude has done a lot for humanity, and I don't mind putting him up for another couple nights.
Isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, there's a little part of you that's got to go, like, he stopped so many pedophiles.
Oh, totally. Like,
he shouldn't have to pay for the hotel.
Yeah.
But you were like, he should have to pay a little. He didn't stop enough.
I think
he didn't stop what happened to me. What if the whole thing was a setup? Where were you when I was a kid?
Yes. What if that's the new show? Where were you when I was a kid? And it's just people.
It's just trashing.
People rolling up on Chris Hansen and John Walsh and just sitting them down. And saying, "Look, man, where were you when I was a kid?"
We asked him about the Epstein shit because it's weird.
Wow.
Like he did so much good.
Yeah, look, Chris Hansen, look, man, I'll say this. The guy has done a ton of good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, to get in the way of those people, and I think a lot of those people are sick. I don't know if a lot of people want to be touching kids. I think it's a fucking sickness. I don't think it's a choice you make up in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
But, and the guy's done a lot of stuff, man. So, Chris, no matter what happened, bro, I'll put you up anywhere you want to stay for a couple nights moving forward, dog. You know what I'm saying? You keep the kids safe, baby boy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mia Schultz got you, son.
Wait, why am I in on this?
You're in on it. We got you, dog. We got you. We got a kid right here.
Yeah, we got 2 kids that you can save right now. Chris, come to, I'm not going to give the address, but come to Wedgwood.
We out here. This is our last episode here, actually, Chris. Yep.
Oh, okay.
This is our last episode here, man.
Where's the new one?
Well, I don't know. I'm not telling you. Not telling Brendan. Not telling Chris.
Not tell the police because there's 15 more of his fucking cousins in there right now building the shit out.
I'm not telling Chrissy D either.
The first kid that greeted me, I was like, oh, he looks kind of young. And this guy's got on fucking Pampers. He's running the point. Like, what do you have here? A chocolate factory? Who's running this shit?
Well, hello. Is the Grilly Creeper growing? Dude, he is, how old are you, man, again?
22.
22.
22. He's American, dude.
Yeah.
Tell him you're straight American, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, I never said he wasn't American.
There you go.
I
Well,
said he was a boy.
Yeah, dude, but look, I know there's racial connotation to everything. Okay?
That's what people say.
You know?
And they say, yeah.
And he's a good guy, man. Good guy. Riley Mao. An adult, right, Riley?
I am.
And where do you work at, Riley?
In Nashville?
There you go. All right, there you go. Let me ask you this, though.
This is pretty rehearsed,
This is a
bro.
good question.
You guys been working on this? In case the cops come?
I don't know what his fucking problem is. Where do you work at regularly, Riley?
What does Theo do after 10:30?
Where do you work at regularly, Riley?
What do you make him before he goes to bed? What's his favorite snack?
No, I let him run around on my back for a few minutes before I go to sleep.
I think Theo likes Cheerios.
Here's what I'm asking you, bro. Dude, your mic is looking for you, bro.
It's just getting further.
Look. The other day, your mic put up a wanted poster. There's a picture of you on it, bro. Have you seen? It's just you with a picture of your hand in front of you.
Somebody got to prank me where they just like cement it in. I go to push it away. I just throw myself out the face.
It's the new shake weight. Yeah. God, I'm jerked. He did 212 mics today. Tell me this. Do you think...
Yeah.
So there's obviously a problem in our community of men being able to communicate with women who may or may not be of age.
Do I forgive Crystalia?
No, that's what I'm asking you.
Okay, I thought that's what.
But hold on, no, I'm not at all. There's some shit on your heart, it seems like, but that's not what we're here for. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you
guys
think
friends still or no?
Do you think that Chris and I are certainly, but I mean, like we were never like Chris was hard to get close to.
Yeah.
And I think Chris will tell you that too. Chris, I mean, like as long as I ever knew Chris, he was just honestly, man, he was on his phone and he was hard to get to know at all.
Really?
I always thought that.
Because the outside perception was that you guys were homies.
Yeah, I don't think that we're certainly friends. Like I mean, I think that
colleagues, was that a better word?
I think colleagues is a better word.
Work colleagues. Yeah.
And I think, I mean, I think I would have probably wanted to be better friends.
Yeah.
You know, I just think, like Chris was popular before I had any popularity.
Right.
You know, and he was hard to get to know. You know?
Yeah.
But I think he was in his addiction, man. I literally, like, when I think back on it, watching him, like, text women, it was like watching somebody use heroin in front of you, but you don't think of it like that. You don't think, like, oh, man, look how, like, literally he could not stop.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I don't even think I'm talking out of turn. Like, I suffer from addiction, so I know what it's like to have to, like, be in places where you feel compelled by powers that are greater than you, kind of to do stuff.
You have a lot of empathy for that, it seems.
I think I do, bro.
Yeah.
But here's my question for you is this, man. Mm-hmm. Do you think there should be some liability for Instagram and for these services that allow people to connect
I don't think that you should be able to follow anybody under 18
or communicate. They can't put a barrier between young people and adults. Like, how is
you can't go to a movie if you're not 18? Like, you need your parent to go to the movie with you if you're under 18. But like Instagram, this is what I think is the worst that they're doing. Like Snapchat and all them is not only, and Snapchat is probably the worst. That's why I don't even fuck with Snapchat. But like, they are forcing you to see shit you don't want to see.
Oh, yeah.
You
It's like, surprise, here's a child.
Exactly. Here's a child dancing suggestively. And I'm like, nah, bro. This shit is weird, bro. It's just weird, dude.
Yeah, and here's a child.
It's also like a Chinese, like, information, like, data suck. So I'm just like, fuck that as well.
Yeah, there's rumors of that.
I mean, it is. It's not a rumor. They're just like, yeah, we built it.
But I love how the data is just people with like pictures of like magical makeup on and shit. Like,
no, they're trying to turn Americans into pedophiles. That's what they're like. They're like, aren't 14-year-olds dancing? Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome?
Dude, our fucking president is sniffing children's hair. How is that not our new national anthem? It's just him sniffing hair to a fucking trap beat, dude.
Did you see him just give up on his speech the other day? That motherfucker said, anyway, he forgot the word. He forgot what he's talking about. He just said, anyway.
Dude, damn. Dude, I'm shocked.
Anyway, culpability you were saying about the app.
How is there not? Like, how is there not a class action suit by any parents that have ever had their kids who have been approached by adults through the app?
Yeah.
That's not illegal. I mean, that's insane, bro. If you made a pathway, if you allowed a company to dig a tunnel from my child's bedroom to a fucking grown man's house, dude, I would show up at the company and assassinate everybody in that bitch.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I would do.
100%.
And that's the problem with some of these shooters. They're shooting up the wrong fucking
people. There's
places.
people who need to get shot.
There's people asking for bullets.
No, it's true. No, you make a good point. Like, why do we not look at them and be like, why are you suggesting this shit to me? And then they blame it on you. They go, the algorithm knows what you like. No, it don't. Stop showing me shit. They removed the dislike button. Remember there was a dislike button? Like, we're going to get rid of it. It's like, motherfucker, I can't even tell you to not show me young pussy, bro. Like, I can't even tell you to do that.
Yeah.
You're going to remove my ability? Nah, they're fucked up, dude. They're fucked up. Like, you look at someone's Explore page, it says a lot about them, bro.
Oh, mine is all adult shit.
Yeah.
A little bit of 6ix9ine. Okay.
Yeah.
Have it, dude.
Street fights.
Yeah.
A couple street fights on there.
And then like a couple of fucking like, what else is on there? Oh, I watch Callan. I listen to Callan and Steve's new stuff.
Yeah.
You guys' stuff is on there. And then women. A lot of Russian women that I've sent the little hand emoji to.
You do hand emoji? That's your opener?
Yeah, and I don't do it as much as I used to, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
For a while, I was kind of like, are these women even real? But now it's like some of them aren't even real.
And does it matter?
I just, at a certain point for me, it's like giving away it's like, I'd rather just keep my own fucking chi, you know? I'm not serving my chi through this fucking dirty pipeline, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is it doing for me?
What percentage of chi are you giving with a hand emoji?
I think you're giving away 5% of your chi on the day.
That's about 5% chi.
I think so, because it's like, do I have the control or not to let this thing influence me that much where I'm going to drop a hand to this Romanian?
I mean, you're going to drop a hand regardless.
Yeah. Right, probably. But at least
the hand is getting dropped. It's
drop
whether or
it
not
local.
she knows about it. That's really what the hand is. It's like, I'm going to use this.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd rather, like, you know, I'm going to hold on to this.
I hear you. I'm
going to keep a little bit of that energy so when I meet a girl at a cafe, maybe there's a little bit more chutzpah behind my fucking desire.
Interesting.
Than to think that I've been already rejected 70 times this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some of that plays into how we operate, you know? You see some dude who's been rejected 9,000 times that month, and he asks you out. I think his energy's kind of probably going to be whack.
Yeah, you're probably right. Then again, like, you ever have one of those friends that is impervious to rejection?
I'm not that friend.
But you know what I mean? Like I had a buddy growing up who just could get rejected and it meant nothing. Like, he was more embarrassed if he didn't go say hello.
Oh, wow. I wish I had that.
Yeah.
Who gave him that?
Jamaica.
Oh, is it the comedian that was just here?
No.
Lil Duval?
No, I love Lil Duval.
I know. I saw y'all's video. I watched y'all's YouTube video. It was sweet, bro.
Bro, he is the GOAT. Lil Duval, I'm telling you, is operating on another level.
Is he?
That's
what you said.
Another level. And like, you got to be around him to get it, and then when you're around him, you're gonna really understand it. And he's just like trying to communicate shit that he's understood, come up with in the most digestible way possible. But if you just sit and talk with him, and he really kind of like gives you that part of him, you're gonna go, "Oh, this guy is an alien."
Damn,
he's the closest to alien that I've met.
Damn, and.
No formal education. Like he literally said, like I didn't have like meals until I was rich. Like I grew up on appetizers.
Wow.
Like the guy had nothing, but his just brain is different, and he can absorb everything and understand. Like he's just fucking genius. That guy. Yeah, super genius.
Yeah, I wish I'd have gotten to meet him. I'm gonna have to go see him next time he comes through.
Yeah.
We got another question came in here. Let's play another one here, Rye.
What we got, Rye?
And where have you been, Riley? You been doing a lot of church stuff or what?
No, I've been doing a lot of music videos.
Okay.
Church stuff. What do you do in the church?
I run audio and video.
Oh, cool.
And you're an active member of your congregation, Riley?
What's that?
Are you an active member of your congregation?
Yeah.
The guys that built our studio in Brooklyn, that's a big part of their business. Doing AV for churches.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The thing about the church, I like the church show, but here's the thing about the church show.
Okay.
They start being too nice, letting too many people get on the stage, bro. Then they got the dude with the bell. They got the handicapped dude. They got the sign language. They got the guy in the cage always, like in the screened off. Why is that guy in the screened off stuff always?
Who knows? Nobody knows.
Well, somebody should, man. If y'all are running proper stuff up there, there's just too many. By the end of the year, it's like 19. It's just it's getting a little fucking I want to let you know that insurance can be complicated. Yep, it can be damn confusing. Really, insurance. You don't know if you're insured. Somebody throws something at you, you hurt yourself. Damn. Well, who do I call? You're just calling 911 all the time. They're like, we don't have any coverage on you. And that's why you got to check out The Zebra. TheZebra.com. Insurance finally feels like it's in black and white. No more confusion, just honest rates. The Zebra is the nation's leading insurance comparison site for car and home insurance. They can help you save money today. It's so easy. Go to TheZebra.com and answer a few questions to compare accurate insurance quotes for free. The Zebra protects your personal information. They don't sell it out there to the dang snow cone stand or, to the tire shop. So you got somebody offering you ice cold tiger's blood tires. It's got to stop. You can save as much money as possible. How much can you save? Find out. Visit thezebra.com/THEO. That's THEZEBRA.com/THEO for insurance in black and white. You may see me meandering down the street doing fitness, running, gunning. You may see me making moves. And I'm moving in Fabletics. God. You may see a damn flock of women running behind me, a flock of birds. Geese, baby, geet. Mini geese. What I'm talking about is Fabletics men. Fabletics men. Represents for every guy who wants to look and feel his best. Ooh, he looks good. Ooh, he feels good. They do it without breaking the bank. They keep it simple. They cut the crap. They focus on what counts. Go to fabletics.com/Theo. That's FABLETICS.com/Theo to access an insane deal. Stay hard. Get your first 2 pairs of shorts for just $24 when you become a Fabletics Men VIP member at checkout. All styles, all colors, no exclusions. Get the best activewear at 20 to 50% off retail prices every time you shop. That's right. Become a Fabletics VIP member. You can find out more about it at fabletics.com. Go to fabletics.com/THEO for access to that insane deal. Fabletics, man.
One guy.
Play this beautiful guy right here, man.
All right.
What up, Theo? What up, Schultzes? Juan from Kansas. out here
What's up, Juan?
sending in this video. Good to see my two favorite comedians, podcasters on the same post.
Let's go.
The fuck was I gonna say?
Didn't you have that American flag in your old studio?
Shout out to
we
you.
do,
I saw
so.
you in Kansas City in the heat of COVID. Theo, I haven't seen you because you're scared to go out, but I see you posting those videos on Instagram.
I'll be out, baby.
Anyways, Andrew, I'm getting married this summer. Any tips on the speech? As a groom, I want to give a speech.
That's good, man. Yeah. Well, how do you perform that?
Do grooms give a speech? I thought you don't speak. I thought everybody else speaks.
The friend speech. So yeah, the guy doesn't know how it works, but that's his problem. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, don't.
Wouldn't it be great if he
that's
gives
our
his
advice is just don't give a speech because that's how weddings work. Right?
Yeah, that's the advice, bro.
There you go. You know, everybody talks about you, and then they trash you and say that your wife is amazing, and then the wedding's over.
Yeah, dude.
You don't say anything.
Yeah, it's mostly just trying to you just guessing if any of the dudes are ever hooked up with your lady. That's what a lot of it is. Dude, I'll be at a wedding and I will tell the guy, I just want to let you know if the wife has invited me, because I'll get invited by something about a wife's. I will say I never had anything to do with your wife.
You just out of nowhere say that.
Yeah, because I feel like the guy, if I'm the
Doesn't
guy.
that fuck him up on the day of his wedding where he's like, why would you say that to me unsolicited? Now I'm thinking that you smashed my wife.
Oh, yeah. You can't be thinking like that. You got to think like I think. Like I'm trying to let you know. I want you to feel safe that, hey, buddy, you know, I just want to let you know I'm just here for food and to be supportive. I never even seen your wife.
And what if I'm like, I never thought that you saw her because you guys didn't grow up together and you didn't even meet until today. So why are you sharing this information?
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah, because I'm definitely going to think that you made love to my wife.
Oh, damn.
If you said that.
Damn.
Yeah. Like if I came in here and I was like, all the boys that you have working here at your factory, they never worked for me before you. What would you think?
I feel like you know something about these boys.
Yeah.
Dang. I see. Yeah, maybe I'll just have to think about it or kind of do a pro-con thing on it. But
yeah, maybe.
I like to say that. I'll say that to any girl I know who has a boy around. I will tell the dude, hey, man, I just want to let you know I never had anything to do with your lady. Even if it's a lie sometimes. I think I just want the dude to feel comfortable, bro.
Wait, do you have any friends that are dating girls that you've slept with?
I'm sure I probably do.
Currently?
I don't know. I don't have a ton of friends at the moment. I mean, I have like, it's like, I'm not in between friends, but it's during COVID. It's like there's a couple guys who are your friends. I mean, probably. I have probably.
Who's the next person you're going to stop being friends with? Have you already figured it out? Have you already
have a seat? Bro, I can't get over how good the show would be. Where were you when I got molested?
That's right. We never got to that. Like, he did so much good, but because he's the guy that stops molesters, you're looking at him like, where the come on, bro. Epstein was at it. You know? Like, what were you doing?
What about some kid who's getting molested? He's just waiting for Chris Hansen to come in the door because he saw the show.
And then
nothing. Oh, that's got to be heartbreaking.
Yeah. Oh. Thailand.
Imagine how many people see Chris Hansen. Oh, I hate even thinking about this. This is the sick part about being alive sometimes is the thoughts you have. Like, imagine how many people see Christopher Hansen and think, man, reminds them that they got molested.
Yeah. But you could also look at it like you might have got molested double if it wasn't for Chris Hansen because maybe one of those other guys would have been molesting, but he stopped it. There's no doubt that he stopped a lot of molesting.
Yeah, because those guys just go. It's just it's like
Yep.
Damn. It's thick stuff, man. What else we got, Riley? Man, I want to bring up another question here because I don't know how to get out of where we are.
A lot of pressure on you today, bro. A lot of pressure.
Here we go, man.
Yo, Theo, Schultzy, two of my favorites.
What up?
Finally seeing Schultz live this Saturday night show in Nashville.
Let's go.
I saw Theo a couple years ago in Lexington.
That's what's
driving
up.
From Louisville, Kentucky, so I'm hyped for all this. But question here. Out of this list, who do you think is the most likely to have a successful presidential campaign. And all this is possible in the climate we're in. So here we go. Alex Jones, Dr. Umar,
Yeah. Do you know
AOC, or Logan Paul?
Okay.
What we thinking?
Dr. Umar's that woman, right?
No. Dr. Umar Johnson
Pull him up.
is
Raleigh Mal.
the funniest guy unintentionally on the internet.
Okay.
He's the prince of Pan-Africanism, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's black empowerment, and a lot of the stuff that he says is good. It's right. Care about the community, do all these things, but it's to another level. And some might say that he's a bit of a con artist. He's been trying to build a school for just black boys, and he's getting this money to build the school, but the school never has been built, and he is quite. Can you go to like a Dr. Umar Johnson highlight reel?
Yeah, let's go to YouTube, Riley.
Oh my god, dude! I got to bring up something because it's just too good. It's too good. He's a legend. This guy is a legend.
Is he really?
Undeniably hilarious.
How are we looking, Riley? Dr. Umar Johnson highlight video. Can you get that?
Yeah. Give me a second.
I think there's also like threads on.
There we go.
Hold on. Oh god, it's too good.
Let's see. Which one?
Let's do the top one there.
Let's see. Oh no, this is just the Breakfast Club interview. You need a highlight for him.
Okay.
But
let's go back, Riley.
Yeah, I wish I had the video up. Oh my god. Hold on.
There we go. Part 1. Hit it.
All right, let's see what we got.
Comedy and consciousness, no cap.
No cap.
I haven't gotten any donations lately. We need some donations. $ FDMG School. Get them donations in. If you want to donate to the Black Parent Tour to help Dr. Umar with my expenses, $ Dr. Umar Johnson. $ Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah.
If you're a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, intelligent, voluptuous black woman, send your resume to drumarjohnson@yahoo.com. If you are a single, beautiful, nappy-headed, voluptuous black woman, send your resume.
Is he serious?
I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Palmer, I'm in your ass. Anti-Spengali,
who is this, the
I'm
Raptors?
in your ass.
Who's he
in
talking about?
Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass. Fuck court. Fuck the court.
Strong alpha male, send those resumes in. FDMG resumes at gmail.com.
Damn, he has a lot of email addresses, doesn't he? How hard is it so I can log in for him? I bet. It sounds like a fucking nightmare.
All right, maybe we didn't choose the right highlight, but trust me, this guy's
unbelievable.
Good. Trust
it's
me,
already
it's good. I promise.
It's already fucking good.
I wish we came with more heat, bro. I got to come with the links next time.
Damn, dude. Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
I was kind of a bomb right there. It's kind of a big bomb. I feel really bad. I know how important, dead air is on a podcast.
What was the question?
I don't know, dude. Oh, yeah. Who would you want to be? Who is a realistic chance
who's a
of
realistic
president? Logan Paul, probably.
You think? I don't. Oh, wait. Logan, maybe.
The most realistic chance.
I thought the other guy.
Who?
Somebody just offered me a jet from here to go watch the brother fight. Would you take
Alex
it?
Johnson?
Yeah.
Wait, Alex Jones?
No. To watch the brother, Logan Paul's brother.
Oh, Jake.
Yeah, I can't decide if I want to go or not. I
Oh,
kinda
yeah. If you can go, go. Are you kidding? It's gonna be a great event.
You think so?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll go.
Yeah. There's gonna be like performances and shit. They know what they're doing.
Wait, is it that Triller shit again?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't
didn't
like
like
it. Bro, I felt like I was stuck at a fucking nightclub in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing it felt like, dude.
Maybe that's why I liked it. Is that Florida,
there was just
bro?
some bad lights and people fucking basically looked like a couple of rappers wandering around singing while they were looking for their fucking car keys. And then they would cut to some fucking box. The boxing was fucking bad. I thought it was bad. Man.
Really?
Yeah,
I loved it, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, maybe it was just cool to see Mike Tyson fight again. It was cool to see Roy Jones fight again. And then it was shocking to see Jake Paul just completely obliterate Nate Robinson. But
dude, and a lot of people thought Nate was going to win that probably.
Yeah, that's just racism.
Yeah. But that's like
that's racism the other way.
Is it? Yeah. What is that?
This
That's
white
like
guy can't beat a black guy in a fight. That's what people just looked at it and they're like, there's no way that white guy can beat a black guy in a fight. And then people are like, yeah, but he's like 6 inches taller and he weighs more. And
people are like, yeah,
but he's a white guy. His name is Jake. There's no way that he can win in a fight. And it turns out that motherfucker can fight.
That's crazy, bro.
That's the thing about being able to fight. You can't really talk much shit to that person afterwards. Like all the people who just like clown Jake Paul and make fun of Jake Paul, that kind of stopped. Like the famous people, like all of a sudden, like Snoop Dogg and shit are like hanging with him. Like when I remember Jake Paul did a music video with like Gucci Mane, and everybody was like teasing him and shit about it. And now all of a sudden, all these rappers want to hang out with him.
Right.
Everybody wants to hang out with the silverback, man. Everybody wants to hang out with the guy who's knocking people out.
That's a good point, huh?
Yeah. I bet your boy's going through that right now.
Who's that?
Dustin.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I know he's been, people have been trying to get him to do everything. He said,
stop.
Yeah. Driving gloves. He said somebody hit him up to model driving gloves. I'm like, Jesus, man.
For golf?
Huh? No, for driving autos, bro.
Like the taxi cab drivers in New York and shit?
Like roaring 20s kind of shit,
Bro,
dude. Yeah.
dude, whenever I get into a taxi cab and the guy had gloves, I was like, bro, we're about to be early. Like, this guy came ready to work, bro. Who's putting on... Dude, how strenuous is holding the wheel? We got power steering now, dude. People drive with their knees, dude. There are people who have no arms and they go to work by driving with their fucking feet, and you got full-on gloves to hold the wheel. The wheel is made out of gloves. They made it easier for you. They just put the glove on the wheel. It's unbelievable. What could it possibly do?
I don't know.
After a long day of drive, you think you take it off and you're like, thank God I'm sweating. Throw these in the laundry.
But I think they're weighted to help you like get like
No, he's wearing weighted driving gloves.
Have you fucking seen America, dog? People are wearing complete bullshit. There was a weighted swimming neck brace that 2 people fucking drowned in. That they had a lawsuit like 8 years ago.
Wait, why would anybody wear weights in the pool?
Because they're fucking idiots, dude. Have you been alive? Have you fucking been outside of your eyes?
No.
People are retarded, bro.
A weighted swimming device?
People are legally retarded, and then there's people that are just after that.
Yo, that's the thing that's crazy, is it like we have to decide when a retard starts.
Right.
And there are people who are just not retarded, and we call them normal.
Dude, there's
that first little IQ point there, those people walking around barely getting by. Like every once in a while I want to make one of them moans, them little fucking Jurassic Park moans.
There is okay, Alan, his parents just let him go outside and just fucking turn around and just look at each other.
They gotta hold in that fucking sound so nobody knows. They gotta hold that shit in.
Oh, yeah.
Just looking around.
It's like a mosquito.
Who do you...
Yeah, dude. That's like a mosquito, dude. Bro, I realized yesterday, how weird is this? Tell me if this is racist or not, dude. Because you're the closest thing we've had to a black guest in a while, dude. Is the U.S. postal system basically just like giving mail to a black guy and hoping it gets where it's supposed to go? That's what I feel like, bro. That's what I realized the other day. That the U.S. postal system today is basically just like handing the mail to a black guy and hoping he cares enough for it to go where it's supposed to go. Is that not fucking the truth? Like, go mail something, bro. Go mail something.
Yeah, you might be onto something.
Yeah, no homo or nothing, but like, it's fucking crazy, bro.
What'd you get lost, bro?
I mean, it's just a lot of things, bro.
Right?
Bro, U.S. Postal System shit is it's 50-50
Remember when
shot.
Trump tried to fix it, and then America was like, "Stop!" It was like, "This doesn't work," and they were like, "Stop! Stop it!" And he's like, "No, you don't understand. Like, it's just handing it to a black guy, and maybe he brings it." And then they're like, "Stop trying to make it better, you dickhead! What the fuck are you thinking?" He's like, "But maybe there's a better system even for them. Like, we could give them an address or something to get your postage to." And America's like, "Fuck you for wanting us to get our mail." Piece of shit.
Yeah, are you crazy, guy?
Dude, the anxiety of
you think
working
we want
there?
a white male fucking traveling around the country anymore? This shit has to stop, dude.
But just imagine being that poor black guy. They just give you a satchel full of shit, and they're like, "Do you know where any of this shit? Go deliver it." Yeah, but I was just wondering if I should know, like, where is there like a route? Is there anything?
Dude, how many black dudes out there are just pretending they're Santa every day and just fucking putting mail wherever? Bro, how many fucking...
Bro, have you ever seen like a mail person?
Are we racist or not, bro?
Yeah, but have you ever seen a mail...
Will they just let us know? Every day I go to my mailbox and I'm thinking there's going to be a letter and it's just going to say yes or no. But it never comes. Just tell us, man.
That was a good laugh.
It was a good laugh, man.
But we're no closer to an answer.
We never will be, man. Shit's getting wild, you know? They said that, what did I see the other day? They're thinking about doing a movie with Black Christopher Columbus, which just fucking blew my mind, you know?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. That's actually kind of cool. You know, I fell off at the Black Annie, so from the beginning I was out, you know, of like the forced, because otherwise I want to see white Amistad. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the other way. I want to see Japanese Amistad, or I want to see, you know, ginger Amistad.
Yeah,
you know,
that would be kind of sick.
Yeah,
ginger Amistad.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah,
bunch of gingers on a ship.
Yeah, that's like Vikings. That was the Vikings.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but not doing well. You know, or having a tough.
Yeah, being like
steerage.
Yeah, yeah. You don't like the forced diversity.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I just don't think I get it. I get like there's some need for it in some places, but it's like unless you're doing it everywhere, I just don't think it helps. I think in the end things have to be merit based, because otherwise you can't say like at this company you got to have this, but over here on this company you don't have. You know, it just kind of And I think it rubs people the wrong way after a while.
Yeah, I don't think it works for anyone, because the communities that are being quote unquote represented aren't really being represented, because they're just taking a black person and making them play a traditional white role.
Yeah.
So like the black community is not going, yeah, that's us. They're going, no, you're just acting like that white guy.
Yeah, like, hey, Alvin, you're a businessman today. He's like, huh? You know, it's like
when like if you want to tell a story about a black businessman, you could easily do that. There are tons of stories about black businessmen.
Yeah, that's what
but they're so fucking lazy in Hollywood, and they're so racist. This is how racist Hollywood. They're like, wait, do you think people would care about a black person's story? Fuck no. Just make him James Bond. Right? Like that
was like 100 years of Hollywood. Yeah. That's what I don't understand, how black people are like so like don't y'all see that Hollywood didn't give a fuck about y'all for so long? Like Virgil Tibbs was y'all's only dude forever. That's In the Heat of the Night. Can you pull up Virgil Tibbs, please, brother? Jesus Christ, man. Can't get this fucking guy to work. Unbelievable.
Come on.
Unfucking believable, dude.
But yeah, dude, it is a little fucked up when you think about it like that.
Well, it just doesn't behoove anybody. I don't know. There you go, Virgil Tibbs.
Oh,
now,
yeah, dude, this is from Sneakers.
Yeah, this is from In the Heat of the Night.
Yeah, of course. But
he was my favorite, man.
Oh, no, Virgil Tibbs. Whoopsie, my bad.
And that is Hercule Poirot, I think, his other guy, and that's from Raisin in the Sun. Dude, first of all, is raisin in the sun a racial term? I feel like, can we fucking...
super racist, but can I say what I said was really racist, but it wasn't? I said sneakers, right? Because I was thinking of Sidney Poitier, right? Mm-hmm. And I looked and I was like, but that guy looks like Sidney fucking Poitier. And then I was like, ah, shit, am I racist? Am I making two black people look the same? No. The third picture says what underneath it? Third picture. Sidney Poitier. So the one that I looked at was Sidney Poitier.
Well, one of them is a movie and one of them's a television show.
Yeah.
Virgil Tibbs the character. Right. And Sidney Poitier played him in the movie.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, and I love now how Hollywood's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like,
yeah. I wish people would just understand Hollywood.
It's just
it's a business, right? It's
I try to attach more to it, and that's one of my problems. Sometimes I'll attach more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, they don't want me this and that. They're just a fucking business that thinks they're run really, really. That thinks they're great. That's also a thing about them.
And it's like, one of those things where, like, I feel like they set it up almost like McDonald's, where you know how, and this is not to insult motherfuckers who work at McDonald's, but anybody could work at McDonald's. Like, they set it up so that...
Yeah, you're right, actually. Anybody can work at McDonald's, because they do everybody from Down syndrome hires to full-fledged capable hires.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
So they got the whole spectrum. And it's a brilliant business in that way, where anybody can go in there and pretty much figure it out. And then you can improve and become a manager and do all these other things. But like the lower level positions right there, anybody can kind of do, and they set it up that way. Mm-hmm. And I feel like for a little while, Hollywood set up the system so well that they could insert whoever they wanted, and it kind of worked out. Right? Like, there were a few actors and there were a few like movie franchises and shit, and you were just like, do people like this guy? Like, what the fuck? But I'm still going to watch it because that's what's on TV.
Yeah.
You know? And I do think that the internet kind of exposed that. Like, when you think about it, we just talk shit for hours, and that's better than a TV show that they spend tens of millions of dollars on.
Crazy, yeah.
Like, you and I have just made retard sounds. There was a part of this podcast where we just made retard sounds. Right?
I only made one, but yeah.
But you did a couple, because you did the mosquito.
You did a couple.
You did more. You did the most.
Yeah, but you did the baritone
Take
one.
that, King of the Sting, okay? You eat your weird foods. We're out here, and we're making retard sounds.
You guys are bad friends. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are both two guys that I told I wouldn't do podcasts with. That's who you guys are. So let's fucking go.
Shots fired. Bobby Lee, you taking that?
Yeah,
Santino, you taking that?
Bobby Lee's not even awake right now, and it's 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Guy texted me at 2:49 a.m. the other day, asking me a normal daytime question.
What he asked? I love that motherfucker so much.
Haven't seen you in a while. It said. The fuck are you talking about? That's because I'm fucking Dayternal, fam. Tighten up, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
He runs a tight ship, bro. I remember during Corona, I went over there to do his podcast.
No, they run a good ship.
And him and his girl, Kalila.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they're great. And I came with the crew, right? And they wouldn't let the crew in because of Corona.
Wow.
Yeah,
they got real specific. They got a new home too, and they don't want a lot of people in their new home.
I think her parents have like potential comorbidities.
Oh,
so
really?
She was taking it crazy serious, and I get that.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? That was back in the day. Like, if you're old, you just die. At least that's what we thought. So I do understand that. But I was like, okay, look at how responsible fucking Bobby is, bro. Bobby was the wildest boy. And now this guy's a grown-ass responsible man.
Yeah, man. I mean, they're great. They're really great over there. I love Bobby. Bobby, I'll say this. He always comes through when you need him. Bobby comes through when you need him, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Has he been there for you?
He has. Bobby comes through when you need him. And it's fun, man. Look, we get to play in this world of, like, doing podcasts and, like, you know.
This is absurd what we get to do.
We get to talk to freaking legends.
Legends.
You know? Like, I mean, we get to talk to legends.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I got to talk the other day. We had Bobby Kennedy Jr. on, right? Like, we had but I'm just saying, like, We had a Kennedy on.
Is he the anti-vax guy?
Yeah. He's safe vax. Safe vax.
What does that mean?
He just wants the vax to be tested for a decent amount of time in decent way before they give them to people,
That's
which
kind of
isn't
reasonable,
really
bro.
I agree.
Crazy. Like, why we call him crazy?
I agree, bro.
Yo, before you inject me with some crazy shit, can you like look at it a bit? Like
that's all he's saying.
Dude, who's running the vaccination program? The USPS, bro? Is that the USPS is just like, take this shit and fucking run with it.
Do your best, fam. Do your best, fam.
And this guy's out there like, yo, can you just look in the ingredients? Can you look at the ingredients? Can I get a nutrition facts or whatever? Give me the back of the Snapple, bro. Isn't that crazy? You get a vaccine and don't even have the back of the Snapple, bro? That's not.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It don't even
Just show
tell
me
you.
the back.
Yeah.
Just show me the back where it says it got this much sodium and this much sugar and this much added sugar.
Where the riboflavins at, dude?
Where?
Just show me
How
the
many
back.
riboflavins you got, dog? I think that's fair.
I think that's very fair.
Are you getting vaxxed?
I don't want to come out as an anti-vaxxer, but I would say no. Like, I don't think I need the vax, and I would like to wait a year or two to make sure everything's cool. I grew up in a community where when they had the vaccine for polio, they created it in my community in Louisiana. And it gave cervical cancer to millions of women in America. But the government had already made it. They'd already created and spent all the money to make so much of it that they had to, because it also got rid of polio.
But the cost was your pussy got to get taken out.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a pussy, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That sounds like a pussy problem. As a non-owner,
they out there stealing Bugattis. I got a Bugatti.
Yo, pussy, son. That's all, bro. How great is 6ix9ine? All he does, he walks into a fucking, he walked into a Johnson and Murphy at the airport. He's like, yo, pussy, son. Meek Mill, y'all pussy.
I love it.
Look at this right here, bro. That dude drops more N-bombs than anybody I've ever met.
The most.
Dude, do you see that documentary about him?
The Hulu one?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the Hulu one.
It was so great because it just shows, all these rappers are afraid to kill anybody anymore because everybody's making money. So now you can just rip them to shreds and there's no consequences.
He found it out. He figured it out. And that's what I appreciate about him so much is that, like, I don't like, how do I say this? Like, if you made your wealth in blood money, I don't like you morally grandstanding. Like, I'm okay if you make your money dirty, but don't tell me how to be good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was a lot of rappers for like a moment who like their whole career bragged about horrible shit that they were doing.
Like Benny Hinn.
I don't know who that is.
He's not a rapper, but like a speaker kind of. Go on anyway. I was sitting there, I said nothing.
Anyway, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're talking about how much you kill people, sell drugs, and do that other shit, and then you're also like, we need to take care of our communities. And it's like, bro, I've been listening to 3 albums of you murdering your community, bro. You know what I mean? Now, if you want to make a change in your life, that's great. I'm with it, 100%.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like Nas.
Yeah. Boom. There you go. Or if you just want to tell
Did I get that right?
Yeah, Nas.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Nas, we call him Nas. But like, if you want to tell a story, look, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I could also go, man, shut your fucking ass up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not selling orange juice all of a sudden. If I start selling orange juice, it's going to seem like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You don't really know anything about this.
Exactly. Especially if your whole life you're like, you are totally
fruit.
against fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you get proper nutrition or fucking beverages or not.
Yeah. It's like, for example, if you rode so hard from New York and you like swore you would never leave New York, you know what I mean? And then like a pandemic came and then you moved to Miami. Like that type of person would be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
A piece of shit even. And I might not even ever listen to what a guy like that would say.
Yeah, that'd be fucking flagrant.
Yeah, it would be super flagrant. It would be super flagrant. Like, what an asshole that guy would be. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, fucking scumbag. You know what I mean? Especially if he was like, yo, anybody who leaves New York right now is a fucking pussy. I'm never leaving. And even posted a meme from the Wolf of Wall Street about how I'm not leaving. Like if he did that type of thing.
Let me see if I see anybody like that in here, bro. Let me see.
Nah, bro, I'm Hippocrates, man. I tell them.
Dude, I like it. Hey, that's the thing about all of this. I think the listeners all recognize, in the end, it's all just people. You're just trying your best. You're talking so much, you fucking gotta hit. You gotta come against your own tail.
This idea that, like, we gotta be locked into the way we feel for the rest of our life, like, I know. Nah, bro, I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. If you say you're not a hypocrite, you're a fucking hypocrite.
Want to let you know that the new Be Good to Yourself hoodies are sold out, but they'll be back in stock soon. The original Be Good to Yourself hoodie is back in stock now, and summertime designs are coming soon. That's right. Go to theovon.com/store. We also would love for you to contribute exciting content to the podcast. You can do that through theovon.com. Submit unique TikToks and videos and supplements and things that you see. That's right. Or you can email them to tpwproducer@gmail.com. Thank you for being a part of the podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Liquid Death. This episode is brought to you by Modify and the last website you'll ever need. Yep. It's the last website you will ever need. Think about that. Think about a website. And that's the only time you need to do it. Because Modify will take it from there. They're like a warm blanket of comfort once you get involved with them. They built my website, theovon.com. You don't have to do anything. Modify's last website plan features no cost to build, no contract, 45-day turnaround, unlimited revisions and support, easy editing tools, free redesigns, satisfaction guaranteed, all for just $249 a month. Yep, $249 a month. It really seems to be good to be true. Can't take my sight off of you. Yep, and they'll fix your logo up too. That's right. To learn more about the last website you'll ever need, visit modify.com/Theo and get a $250 credit when you subscribe for your world-class website. Again, that's Modify with a PH, modiphy.com/Theo. These guys don't F around, gang. We had a guy named Coincidence in our town, which was cool. Yeah, he used to work at the Bed Bath & Beyond.
You had a Bed Bath & Beyond?
Yeah.
It's a pretty bougie store.
Yeah, it was in Slidell, which was like the town near us by. Dude, we used to go camp out at the mall. We would go there, go to the mall, and then camp in a tent outside and go back in the next day.
Why?
Yeah, just to be at the mall, man.
The mall was sick?
The mall was good.
Did you enjoy your childhood?
I think I did in hindsight. It was just scary. I felt like it was scary because it was like a lot of dangerous kind of whites and dangerous blacks. I felt like I was also like real scared. So I think I was like scared of everything, you know? But I was also like, you know, and I could do anything I wanted. There was nobody keeping, you know, I was supposed to drink milk and fucking be alive for like 15 years. Like that was like kind of the fucking guidance, you know?
No one took care of you.
Yeah, there was just no like everything was like, yeah, it was just kind of like nobody ever checked in to see what was going on. It was just fucking, it was like somebody started me at the top of a hill. Yeah. I may check in with you sometime. But in hindsight, it was fun, you know?
Yeah.
But we lived in a fun area, man. We lived in a fun area.
You just speak about it a lot, and I think in a way that's, I don't know, loving and like cherished. But the stories can often be traumatizing. But I don't know, it seems like you're kind of happy with them.
Yeah. I think for a long time I wasn't because I think they were traumatizing.
And then you've kind of dealt with them and accepted them?
Yeah, I just think as I grow older, I realize that, well, also we need good stories. There's not a lot of people out there telling stories anymore. It's almost like in Hollywood, everything gets so like chopped down, I feel like a lot of times, that they don't let you tell the good story or even the true story. Like you can't tell a story like, and you can't tell a story a lot of even true stories about like race and stuff sometimes because they act like sometimes as a white person, if you say the word black or if you say it, or if you say something about like two of my best black friends got killed by other black guys, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like, that shit makes me mad, right? When I see a lot of stuff like First 48 and those type of shows where there's a lot of black on black crime and you see there's white people making money off the show. I'm sure if you follow the makers of the show, it's gonna get a little fucking.
Money's not going back into the community of Memphis.
Yeah, it's not, right? Right. It's not going into fucking Memphis. And let's just say Memphis, okay?
I think Memphis needs it, and they're just going, I hope someone gets murdered in this 48-hour period, because that's what the show is. There's a producer of that show. They're just going to work every week going, I hope someone gets murdered.
Jesus Christ.
That's a tough way to make
Oh, damn, it's Easter? Bro. Fuck, it's always slow around this time of year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Groundhog's Day, we're going to have another 3 weeks of winter or whatever. Yeah.
But I just, I feel like sometimes it's like if I say that, man, I feel like sometimes it scares me how much black on black crime there is, that people think that I'm against, like I want black people to live and prosper. It's not like then think it's like that black people are bad. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I think that the tricky thing with that is just like all crime is usually committed within the same race, because most people just live around their race.
Right.
So I think the term to a lot of people is like, well, black on black crimes and white on white crime, like white people are murdering white people. Like all these serial killers often are just murdering white chicks. Like you watch any of these documentaries, just a white dude murdering white chicks. That's not white on white crime.
And that's easy too, let's be honest, bro.
Dude, it was so easy.
Where's the white dude murdering black chicks,
dude,
bro?
That right there,
that would be like hard to do.
Fucking Tuskegee Airmen.
Where is that?
You need like a science experiment.
Yeah, you need a plane.
Like that,
you're gonna need a plane.
All these serial killers are pussy, bro. You just going after white chicks? Go to the hood, Richard Ramirez. Pussy ass motherfucker. That's true. These black chicks start fighting back, snuffing the
bro.
The cops. I got him. We got him.
They had this black girl in my class growing up. I could not breathe deep without this chick seeing me from across the fucking class. Like, she just always had a beat on whatever I was doing, dude. I think she thought I could maybe, just end up being a crazy person or something. So anytime I even would be like, I fucking noticed you. Yes.
We not shooting up the school today, Theo. No. No.
Maybe black on black, because maybe you just see more. I mean, maybe it's because there's shows like that,
Yeah.
I don't know. But
I mean, there's no doubt that there's black on black crime. I don't think anybody denies that.
Right, but what I hate is, or maybe and it could all be in my head, but it's like if I say that, I feel sometimes like, oh, then people think I'm against black people. It's like,
no.
I don't think that.
I want black people. Yeah.
I just want everybody, I don't know.
That there's a disproportionate amount of crime in that community, and you just want that to stop, right?
Yeah, or just bums me out.
And it seems almost like there's way more news or media attention to when the police do something to a black person than when black people are affected within their own community. It just seems that way because the media is selling the sexiest story. Right now, Stop Asian Hate is the story. And a few years ago, it was anti-Muslim violence was the story, right? So anything happened to a Muslim, that was the
or Slims. We call them Slims. Actually.
Slims, you know what I mean?
Raleigh, you get a lot of Asian hate wherever you're from. You get it?
I don't.
And we got a real Asian right here. And what do you say about it? If somebody throws something at you, that's hate, right?
Yeah.
What'd they throw at you?
No, but I'm just saying if. I'm trying to see what is Asian hate. I know it's shootings. That's easy.
Yeah, man. It's tricky with the Asian hate, though, because the tough thing about Asians is, they're like Asians that are here way longer than maybe either of us. They've just been here forever. But because they look Asian, I think there are certain Americans that just don't see them as American. It's just for whatever reason. I think the idea of America for a lot of people is white and black. Even non-racist people. They're just like, white and black people, that's what makes up Americans.
Right.
And everybody else just kind of got to pick an identity or side. So if you're Asian or if you're Indian or you're, what's another one? I don't know. Some other one. Russian. You just got to go, how am I going to act? Am I going to act kind of culturally white or am I going to act culturally black?
Oh, that's true. Well, I think, and also some of it is just because those are our two kind of leading vibes in the country.
And they're the most prevalent and they've been here the longest. Yeah. Right? So everybody kind of try to fit. I'm sure if I moved
to China, I start, by
one of the
day
Chinese
4,
people, boom.
I will get a little bit Chinese.
Asian.
Yes, I'll start to kind of, I'll do just little things that I see them do. I start to do
a little
it.
Bit,
yeah, I start to do it. I move quickly.
Take a shit on the sidewalk.
Yeah, dude, I'll do whatever.
Just take a shit on the sidewalk. Fit in.
I'll cough into my fucking child's mouth so it doesn't get out into the air. But they'll do that kind of stuff, bro. The Chinese, dog, let's be honest about the Chinese. Like, that's one thing I don't like sometimes. It's like, America, we have to make every moment in America acceptable for everyone in some magical fucking way.
Yeah.
Bro, you go to fucking... Dude, I went to China. They don't give a... Bro, you die in China, they make a fucking soup out of you. They feed the fucking
people are hungry,
team,
bro. 2
and
billion.
they cruise.
Yeah. Shit moves on, dog.
Shit, I mean, and they'll do that in an 8-minute set, bro.
Done.
And that's just how they don't. It's not like life doesn't. I'm not saying their lives aren't as important as anybody else, but life doesn't. The way we feel about life doesn't mean it's not
We're
the same.
individuals and important.
Yes,
and everybody should care about us. And the community is more important, and the individual is not as valued. And the individual serves the community. I think the idea of the mask is not you're going to get me sick. The idea of the mask is I'm sick, I might get you sick, and I don't want to be a burden on my community. That's the Asian idea of the mask, which is pretty lit when you think about it. But of course, when we see Asians with masks like 5 years ago, or 3 years ago before Corona, we're just like...
Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah, Michael Jackson fan, or we're just like, what are you trying to say? Our air's dirty?
Right.
You know, what are you trying to say? We got disease? Like, we saw it as an insult instead of them being considerate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's part of it. Is just the vibe in America is like,
individual,
I can do whatever.
It's about me.
And we've had so much freedom.
Yeah.
We have extra freedom.
Freedom is lit if you know what freedom is. But if you never have freedom, you don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't know what you're missing.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sure there's guys that do some, like, crazy sex move or whatever like that, right? And, like, once they know what it is, they love it. Their girl loves it. But, like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know that.
So I don't know what the fuck I'm missing out, so I'm good.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we think people in China are like, don't you miss this freedom? You got to do whatever the government tells you. And they're like, we never had freedom.
Yeah.
This is all we know. And everybody around us gets this same shit, so it's fine.
Yeah. And it works.
It works.
And I'm wondering, start to wonder if maybe we're getting to the part of capitalism where things don't really work as cool as it once did. Do you think about that sometimes?
Yeah, because, like, I wonder if, like, capitalism is just, like, your teenage years.
Right.
And then, like, because America's young. Like, that's what people got to realize. Like,
this is a good podcast, man. I just realized
this
that.
is fun. This is fun.
It
but,
is
like,
fun.
America's so young, bro. Like, Europeans, I think a lot of times they, like, judge us, right? And
Europeans?
I think Europeans,
yeah, they got all the history. They got all the ships.
But I'm telling, like, that's why I say, I'm like, guys, one, we don't care because nobody cares about y'all. But at the same time, like, you had thousands of years to develop your culture and ways.
Right.
We're figuring it out. We just got money. All of us,
Yeah.
we're poor. Everybody came from poverty. Like, yeah, my dad probably came from a little money, but if you go to his dad, poor. My mom, poor.
Right.
Everybody in America is a few generations, or 99% of people are a few generations away from dirt poor.
Yeah.
So we got some money, so
Yeah.
we gonna spend the money.
We flexing right now.
Except you
still.
see what the Slims are doing out there in the
Percocet.
Middle East, right?
Molly Perkins. Yeah.
They're building islands out of sand that look like
they're
fucking
building
palm trees.
sand pussies out of
Sand
sand.
pussies.
That's insane.
It sounds like a diss that somebody would say. A bunch of sand pussies out there.
Yeah, dude, it does.
But you know, so
But
like
they're making them, yeah.
We're
They're building
figuring
snow
out-
out of fucking sand. It's
Out of
crazy what they're doing.
sand.
Yeah, what they're doing. They're making cold sand.
cold sand, they figured it out.
But you're right. It's like, yeah, we're in this teenage years, but I wonder how does this shit end? Like
It goes
when
to socialism. I don't even like saying it because it sounds like some like Bernie shit or whatever. Like, oh, we got to give everybody money, blah blah blah. But I think what happens is it becomes like Europe is a 1,000 years ahead of us,
Right.
And I think they're like, okay, in order for us not to have this crazy division, and in order for us not to be killing everybody, in order for us not to everybody hate each other, we kind of need to spread the wealth in a way and provide healthcare in a way where everybody has a decent opportunity at success in this country. I think that's what it eventually gravitates to, because there's a reason every fucking country in Europe has the kind of similar socialist system, and every country in Europe is a few thousand years old. So I assume we don't have to force it now, but I assume we will slowly gravitate towards that. And we kind of are already when you think about it.
But a lot of that is also rich people just hiding behind the government to make poor people feel okay.
Yeah.
Which is also okay.
I don't know exactly what
I
you
don't know
said, so
the
I can't
long-term
agree.
effects of that, though.
Rich people hiding behind the government to make poor people feel okay. What does that mean again?
I don't know. Is that socialism? I don't know
explain it.
exactly what socialism
I
is.
think it's just taxing a little bit more and like giving poor people a little bit more so they're not struggling.
Right. And I think we're in a and I think there's also going to be some disconnect
We're
at certain
okay
points.
letting poor people struggle here because I think on the back of our heads we're like, yo, we
need
all
more
poor.
30 for 30s.
There we go, dog.
To be honest with you.
Yo, Europe got the trashiest 30 for 30s, bro.
They should have had way better ones.
But they don't. Their 30 for 30s was like Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
That 30 for 30 was lit.
It was good.
Like their 30 for 30s was like Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go back 1,000 years, bro, their 30 for 30s were lit. Louis the fucking 13th or whatever. Like those
The 14th, baby.
The 14th, the
13th
13th.
didn't do shit, dude. 13th had asthma and they killed him for
Get
it.
out of here, bro. Dude would have
You better
died.
show up.
Say, run up that hill.
You better show up with both bags working, baby. You can't show up fucking one bag in it, dog. They took that dude's life.
Took him out? Yeah. What was he doing? It was so strenuous.
Who knows?
He was the king. That's the best job to have asthma.
Bro.
Yo, why don't you get me that? Yo, really?
Off with a head. No, dude, you gotta fucking be able to finish the line,
You
son.
gotta be able to finish the line.
Yeah, dog.
You gotta be able to finish it.
Off with the head.
That's right. One breath.
Oh yeah.
A single breath, bro.
Here.
Yeah. We don't want.
Yeah. And out of here, bro. Yeah. That was it, dog. Dude, we should have a castle,
who else
bro.
was a fire ass 30 for 30 from back in the day?
We should have a castle.
I think we got some castles.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
yo, once we got here, we were like, yo, castles are hard to build. Like, fuck stone. I think that's what America really broke away from Europe to do. Just build shit out of wood.
Yeah, that's not a bad thought.
Because that stone shit, it looks cool, but it's heavy, dog.
It's heavy, but then think about the manliness back then. You know, we soft now. People got PVC pipe. It used to be you used to have to fill your mouth up and fucking put in your next buddy's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Old school plumbing, bro. You know what I'm talking
Speak
about?
for yourself, dog. Some of us still out here, bro, kicking it old school,
Whatever,
dog.
dude. You
And some of us still
left
out
your
here.
city.
You know what I'm saying?
You left your city,
I leave
bro.
my traditions. You know what I'm saying? I brought them down to Miami.
Respect, man. Respect. Let's pull up one more question, man, before we let this beautiful fella get off the hook, man. What else we got here? Fuck, I don't even know this guy's name, man. Raleigh Mal. Here comes a young fella right here.
What up, Theo? What up, Schultzy? Gosh, got a quick question for you. Know you both are new to UFC and want to see which one of y'all superstars would win if y'all did a tag team match. Theo and Dustin or Schultzy and Israel? Let me know.
Ooh.
Baby season.
I'll beat that baby's ass. I'll say this, dude, and no offense, man, beautiful child, bro. Dude, I'll tell you this. Nobody picks being friends with better UFC fighters than you and me.
Fact, bro.
You and me,
We
baby.
can spot talent, bro.
Let's go. Okay.
Yo, we can really spot talent.
Beloved fighters, dude. Of all the fucking guys out there who look like they've been attacked by fucking dogs. And we pick some fucking kings.
That's a great ass point, man.
It's a good point, man.
Yeah, I don't know with that one. I mean, it's tough. That one's tough, man, because Theo's got his superpowers, bro. Like if you go full Rat King, it might be a short day of work. You know what I mean?
Because we got rabies, baby.
You might gnaw on me, or, you might do something. I just don't know how to combat that at all. So you might take me out, but then Izzy might have an advantage over Justin just because of the size.
Yeah.
So it's tricky, bro. It's a really tricky one, man.
Yeah, I think when you get into those type of guys and the size is big. I mean, look at Izzy versus Blachowicz, you know? The size, just when you don't think about the fact of somebody with 10 extra pounds laying on you.
Yep.
It's a lot of extra weight.
On their feet, the fight was even.
Yeah.
But the second he got him down, there's just nothing he could do.
And there's nothing you can do, and it's like that's why they have the weight divisions there, you know.
Yeah.
But kudos to, I mean, look,
that's where in boxing you can get away with weight division stuff a little bit more because you can be tactical. You don't got to hurt the guy. You might not be able to hurt the guy in a higher weight class, but you can outbox him. But when it comes to MMA, the weight when you're laying on top of someone, there's only so much you could just lift off of you.
Right.
You know?
And especially when it gets strategic, like, when people are strategically placing their weight.
Yeah.
It's big, man. And especially if you're new to having that weight,
Yeah.
But
what do you think about Dustin fighting Conor again? It looks like that's going to happen.
Yeah. It does look like it's happen. I think it's a smart fight for Dustin, man. I mean, obviously, it's a smart fight for him. I hope that the fight happens. That's what I start to worry. I start to, Dustin just worked so hard. He just deserves to have the rewards that he wants. And I think he's starting to kind of like, it's interesting. Once you get to certain points in your career, you start to see some rewards. What matters, and also what some rewards matter to you at certain times.
I think I know where you're going with this, but go.
I think sometimes you're like, okay, like when you're younger,
I need the belt. I need the belt.
I need the belt. I want the trophy. I deserve to be recognized. We want recognition. And then once I think you also get enough recognition and you get to a point where you see, okay, I also want to be rewarded and be able to take care of myself and my family. And so I think it's and in the end, you start to realize everything's kind of a business. It's also,
we get romanced by that belt, bro.
And I've always been, I'm a helpless romantic. It's one thing I never liked about like going to Hollywood is you see behind the curtain. Like I loved In the Heat of the Night because it was like, it was a TV show about like this community and it was real to me, man. And Carol O'Connor was like the sheriff and he cared about the convicts and there was like race stuff going on, but everybody was trying their best. It just like, it felt like but then you get there and I drive across my neighborhood and Carol O'Connor's fucking buried right there and his son apparently was doing heroin down the street. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? The curtain goes away and you start to see that a lot of things that we built, even the magic of things is a business.
Yeah.
So I think in some of it, you just keep the magic alive for yourself. You have to keep that alive in your heart. And I start to then wonder who could keep that magic alive in their heart better at this point in their careers out of Dustin and Connor. And I believe that Dustin can do it better because Connor, I mean, dude, he got to think, I got to get up and fucking sell liquor in 2 hours.
I think he's done.
I don't know if he fights again.
I think that would be the only inhibitor to a third fight is Connor willing to do it. Because I don't know. I mean, Dustin, I thought beat him pretty easy. I thought it was pretty easy. And I think that it's an easy fight for Dustin again. And I don't
know.
And listen, I don't think Connor has carried his power through the higher weight divisions. Like when he was at 145, it was lights out. Then 155, it was like, I need to hit you a few times.
Like, hey, man, will you shut the lights out?
Would you do me a favor? Just wiggle a little bit, and then it'll go. 170,
now,
no.
It's more that weird dimmer switch thing where you're like, how do you get this
never
thing
even goes all the way.
How do you get this to go off?
So but again, like you said, like he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The only reason he would do it, I think, would be for more money. And yeah, go get your money. I want these guys to make all the fucking money. I'm just happy that it looks as if, I don't know him, but it looks as if Dustin went, what does that belt really mean? Like, does the belt define me as a human being? No, it's like a cool trinket to have in my career. But you know, it'd be really cool if I was defined by like being able to take care of generations of my family by doing this mega fight and making tens of millions of dollars. That would be a cool way to be defined, by going like the Poiriers that are my kids and their kids are all going to nice private schools and our community is going to be helped out and his foundation is going to be like, that is way better than a belt. Now he could beat Connor, then go fight the winner of the title fight that is like Chandler versus Oliveira. I think they're fighting.
Yeah.
And then he gets the belt. Awesome. But secure the bag, bro. Like, secure the fucking bag.
Get the bag.
I hope that is what I want all these guys to make it's a brutal way to make a living.
Yeah.
I want you all to make all the fucking money.
That's what I think too. I bet honestly I bet it was a little bit of a tough decision for Dustin.
Because he still wants that hardware, right?
Him and Tony Ferguson were going to fight and they didn't reward it just wasn't, they didn't feel like were being rewarded fair. Like he tries to be as fair and treat people as fair, So I bet it was a little fucking tough for him, but I think as you get further along, look, dude, like
they
you said,
just let them fight for the belt, though.
I agree.
Just let them fight for the fucking belt, Dana. Like, who cares?
I agree.
You make it a title fight. You put it in fucking Dallas Cowboys Stadium. Like, who cares? It's the first event that we get to see live. Like, I don't know why they didn't do that.
Look, but you're right though. The Poiriers will be the Richiers, and that is fucking.
And that's what fucking. The older you get, you start to realize it's not about being rich, but it's about being able to fucking like provide. Being able to provide for yourself and your family is a very comforting feeling because as you get older, your families have issues. Like your fucking parents start to get old, they need help. You know what I mean? Your brothers, your cousins, they need assistance in their life. They go to fucking jail. You know, they have some sort of like mental issues, whatever. Like you need some disposable income so you could fucking help these people out.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Dustin, God, you're the one, like, sometimes God puts it on you for the family.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we have to realize, like, you know, when it's a blessing and a curse, you're like, oh, shit, you know, I'm the one that's going to have to finish college. I'm the one that's going to have to do this or, you know, or, you know, but yeah, man, it's awesome to see, man. Both those fighters are awesome to see. They're both totally different. Izzy and Dustin, but they're both uniquely, I think, beloved by people.
Yeah, great personalities, just great fun. You know, I'm looking forward to Izzy coming back to middleweight because I just think he's gonna. I think these middleweights now are gonna have this like renewed confidence because they saw him struggle for the first time.
Ooh,
and I think that the audience actually needs to believe that he's beatable because the fights were gonna get uninteresting because he was so dominant.
Yeah.
I think they need to go, they might have his number now.
Right.
Oh, try to wrestle him now. And then he comes out there, he just fucking destroys them all. Yeah.
Yeah, watching him is just, it's insane.
Him versus Darren Till is going to be, if they do that, just on social media is going to be so much fun.
I just got my first stripe the other day at jiu-jitsu.
Oh, are you doing jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. I got two, I think I have two cracked ribs right now, which is one of the reasons I haven't been able to go, but, this week, but I just got my first stripe. And
you enjoy the exercise?
Yeah.
It's really fun. Everybody who tries it loves it.
Yeah, I like it. It's just tough on your body. It's a little bit tough.
Really?
Yeah, I've fought women. I fought a guy who is legally blind last.
Really?
They got me fighting in the real